Alright. Oh, well, right when I start, the dog just had to bite each other, huh? Ding ding ding! Welcome everyone! My voice. Hold up, did I forget? Oh no, I actually brought some nice and cool water, which is great, to be honest. Great. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? I actually didn't see that Lou subbed. Phone. We're gonna fuck. Oh, what did I say that? Hold up, I'm sorry. Hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. It's great enough. Now drink. Hello, Rafi Bun. Hello, everyone. We're going on the. Hello, Isu. Hello. So we're gonna continue with the game. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit. Do I? Oh, whoa! Hold up, give me a second. Sorry for that. Alright, I'm back. Oh. Hello? Sorry, I had to let the puppy out. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna start. I don't think we need to wait any more people because they're gonna leave anyway. We're gonna start for like the 3rd chapter. No, you're not gonna see that. Wait, did I unmute myself? I hope I did. Hello, Lily. I'm doing well. Ducky, you're awake? Isn't it late? We're gonna go with Vorpy because I think it sounds really cute. Alright. I am gonna be a typewriter. Who do I be? Would you like me would you like to hear me butcher my own like pronouns? Hold up. Enter my own. Look, okay, I will remember this. Z. Okay. Z. It's midnight right now. Nice. Him, hello. Didn't see you in so long. I'm currently playing as Dialtown, so be careful with the curse dialogues. Zem, I'm sure. Zers? Huh? I don't remember. You know what? Zem. Don't look at me. I don't remember. The ones, the eat, and haulers. I'm gonna go with second because it's easier to read. I would like to be partner, person, monarch, pal, carry pigeon. Oh my god, Kitty. Oh, okay. You can sleep around here, yeah? Wanna come on my lap? Okay, he doesn't want to. Alright, Mary Mingus time. Thank you all for showing up to yet another essential meeting of the Mingling. As I'm sure you're all aware, our humble council of concerned citizens is made out of Dialtown's most powerful and noteworthy residents. Presiding over this meeting is none other than yours truly, the shrewd and devilish cunning mayor of Dialtown, Miss Mingus Crown. The music. I actually don't know how to pronounce this either. Aw, Kitty! Kitty, Kitty! Keep up. Alright, the cat left and this cat says, I heard that. I fucking heard that. When I figure out which one of you. Moving on. Before we get on to our pressing business, I'll conduct a quick head count. Little Billy, kicker of shins, biter of ankles. The bane of Dialtown's alleys, public schools, and playgrounds. What the fuck was that? Rotary Christ, do you know how sensitive a cat's hearing is? Are you asking if this is the first time I've shrieked directly into a cat's ear? A bit of a stupid question, that. Aww, good night, ducky. Yes, see, this is why we have to invite you here. You're too dangerous to have in our opposition's hands. Yeah, and it's really swell. Being feared rocks, you know. You think that's news to me? Being feared to have my whole job, you little brat. I cannot read that. Machiavellian, little scamp? Who taught you that word? I know I cut education by 50% across the board last year, so it couldn't have been a school. No matter. Moving on. Don't like that demon kid. I hate that demon kid. Theodore Roosevelt, zoo master and allegedly famed explorer, the cager of beasts and jailer of zebras and whatnot. Hello, yes, bully to the lot of you. Glad to be back. What? And what might that be standing on the table in front of you? This none other than Cygnus Dialtownus, the noble Dialtown native swan. I can clearly see that it's a swan, Theodore. What I meant was, why on earth would you drag a Vorpaelyzis avian into our meeting? She seems docile enough. Well, is she toilet trained? Why, isn't the whole world a toilet in a way? This towel might be... Maybe. Again, why the swan, Theodore? Oh, don't tell me it's... Why? For show and tell, of course. Every meeting. Every meeting. Okay, we have a lot to go over, so I'm just gonna move on. The swan can stay if you cease talking right now. Right, yes, bully to that. I love him. Mwah. Fantastic. Next up, Shooty and Stabby, our sinister representatives from the oh-so-feared Dialtown mob. Gonna be listening to Yuko Boba's drawing text. Aw, thank you, Lai. Wait, people actually are afraid of us now? That's news to me. We did it, bro. We've hit the big leagues. We're real criminals now. All those fabricated headlines about us that the mayor bribed the press to publish must have finally paid off. Aw, hell yeah, bro. If only Pa could see me now. They're so gay. Oh, Kyuki, thank you so much for the raid. My god. Welcome. I'm just gonna be reading this amazing game, by the way. I hope you guys will enjoy it. Welcome, welcome. How was the stream? Can someone... Ayo! I thought they were siblings, not gay. They're not siblings. They're not siblings. Yes, most people that you two muck, swindle and steal from tend to be positively terrified of you both. Well, specifically terrified of accidentally knocking either of you over mid-mugging. I died many times in game. Oh my god, it's Elden Ring! Oh my god, once I get the new PC, I will be playing Elden Ring as well. You know, in case one of you bang your head on the pavement and they get convicted for manslaughter. Wait, people think we aren't an ominous force to be reckoned with? Outside of them being afraid of grievously harming one of my henchmen and eliciting my divine feeling wrath? Not even remotely. But we're in the mob though. We've got connections. You have exactly one connection, which happens to be me, a figure who the citizens of Dialtown are actually afraid of, and for a good reason. Oh, we can't be scary. If you can, I've yet to see it. Oh, watch this, bozos. How's that for intimidating, huh? I'm sure I'd be positively quivering it if your gun was actually loaded. Aw, good luck with homework, Hamsono. I recommend you get a gamepad even to play, because it's hard to play with a keyboard. I am a keyboard player. Now, put that thing back where you found it, and don't even think about picking it up back up when I'm dressing you. Shit, bro. I told you that these elastic blind such don't have the same effect. Mayor, can we have some bullets? You know, in case we need to tie someone for you. And can I have a government-assigned sharper stabbing knife? This one's gotten awfully dull for me using to slice my sandwiches during lunchtime. No, we've been over this. You only hurt yourselves if you're given real weapons. Now, moving on. Next member, Abel Brannington. Violate of OSHA regulations and the sole proprietor of the Dialtown Fun Fair, the most recklessly ran fun fair in America. Next to Baboon World in Nevada, anyway. I feel like with the megaphone screaming, the swan, and the gunshot, I can't really live up to the standard that's been set so far. Like, what? Am I gonna pull a Ferris wheel? I cannot read this without laughing. Hold up. Like what? Am I gonna pull a Ferris wheel out of my ass? I'd be immensely impressed if you could, but a basic introduction would suffice. Alright then. Hello, all. Glad to be... Theodore, please take the megaphone from the boy. Alright, thank you. Moving on. I'm gonna make the sound a little bit louder. There you go. Oh my god, Des. Do I get to finish my... No. Next, we have the one and only God, who's filling in for our dear comrade Bunny, the owner of Bunny's Burgers off Main Street. Also, he's a hobo and woke up face down a puddle this morning. Wait a minute. Do I own Bunny's Burgers? No, hobo, you own nary a house, hovel, cottage, bungalow, trailer, nor gazebo in my city, and really have no societal power at all. You've honestly done very little to warrant anyone having much respect or admiration for you. I mean, I did kind of create the universe though, right? Yes, and we're all still tremendously upset with you for doing so. Aw, shucks. So wait, what am I even doing here then? Because, as you'll recall, Bunny got flattened by a rogue fortune-telling amusement cabinet, and we needed someone on short notice. And believe me, you cannot get more short notice than a man wandering around, carrying around a sign saying, "We'll do a cartwheel for dog food." Coolio, coolio. Honestly, sitting in a heated room and talking about politicals and junk politics? Yeah, sure, whatever. It's a hell of a lot easier than doing cartwheel, let me tell ya. Yes, I'm sure it... I can do a cartwheel, actually. My sound was fraudulent. I just wanted a dog food and was hoping someone would pay me before demanding to see the cartwheel. Wait. You created an entire universe, and yet the ability to perform a simple cartwheel eludes you. Simple? Have you ever tried to do one, huh? They're really hard. Shut up. Right then, now that we're all present and accounted for, we can begin. I hereby officially declare this meeting of the Mingling now in session. I hope you all had a relatively pleasant journey here despite the dismal weather. You summoned a child to town hall on a school night and expected him to skateboard here in the middle of a thunderstorm. Him out. It isn't my fault that you decided to spend your mingling meeting taxi allowance on firecrackers and licorice flavored meth. Yeah, but... you know, that is a bully point indeed. I'm gonna shut him up. No, it isn't! And with that mustachioed outburst of properly discarded, we can begin. Now then, you all know why we've gathered here.
No, I don't.
Quiet, you. Abel, wheel the projector over and start the slideshow.
It's her.
Yes, folks, we're here to discuss none other than the Green Menace.
I love how it's gotta be so out of context for those who didn't watch the first stream of this. Good luck with that.
Vorpy.
Egg layer, the clown.
Yes, I'm sure you're all well acquainted with this emerald entity. In the past 12 months, we have caught Vorpy laying eggs on private property, harassing Dialtown's public, exposing Dialtown's public to vulgar cinema, convincing Dialtown's most reliable bank teller to skip town so she can paint pointless mountains, befriending the fugitive known as Bigfoot, and possibly worst of all, fraternizing with Randy Jade, possibly the worst citizen of Dialtown.
Wait, how is hanging out with Randy the worst thing out of the stuff you just mentioned?
Oh, it isn't truly. I just personally find the last one particularly repulsive. As you all know, Dialtown has a status quo which acts as a backbone of a robust, inclusive but civilized society. One that we have toiled strenuously to protect. As mayor, I have made sizable strides in recreating the Dialtown that exists under my grandfather's leadership. A town of prosperity, order, and hope. A utopia, really. But, as I'm sure you know, when one attempts to compare Dialtown of my grandfather's time and Dialtown of today, you inevitably run into a discrepancy. A green discrepancy. Simply put, Vorpy isn't just a threat to our society, but a threat to normality itself.
I'm so proud, Kim!
Z
or Z? I'm gonna call Z. Z.
Z are the final hurdle in recreating Dialtown that exists in 1966. 1966 being the year of the dial-up, the year my grandfather changed the whole world for the better. Simply put, Vorpy must be permanently disposed of.
I say, why don't we just lock them back up in the zoo? I think that's a bully idea, don't you? Shut him up.
So what? Letting them escape from the zoo once wasn't enough? I don't trust you to contain Vorpy. Dismissed!
Alright, let's take the idea of prolonged captivity entirely out of the equation then. I say we just bonk them over the head with a shovel, you know, bury them out in the woods. A quick wham bam thank you ma'am, and they're out of our hands for good.
Right, until Wildborn buries them and then suddenly tame a boar, and we can contain a mindless Vorpy. What hope do we have one against riding a boar?
Ah, this is all too hard and pointless. Why don't we just eat a burger out of the nearest dumpster and call it a night? Why would we do that?
Inaction simply isn't an option. Look, you all have something to give from Vorpy's exile. Billy, is it not Vorpy who is indirectly responsible for the conversion of the Dialtown cinema into an 18th holy spook house?
Yeah, cutting me off of my favorite person to torture in the whole city. Oliver! I can't steal the fucker's fez if I can get to him, can I?
Theodore, with Vorpy out of the picture, you'll be free to recapture and study the elusive Bigfoot undisturbed.
By Jove, think of what I could deduce from new furry examples alone.
Stabby, shooty, by pulling this job successfully, you have proven yourself worthy of the rank of enforcer. Dialtown populace will know that you two must be feared, and for good reason, as you'll be directly executing my will.
will be qualified for? I mean, yeah, of course we're qualified to access UN forces. Leave it to us, Miss Crown.
Able? No more egg shit at your fun fair.
Fantastic.
And God, you're being paid in dog food to warm your seat.
Thanks, you too.
As a committee of concerned citizens, the mingling is...
Wait, we're a committee? I figured we were, I don't know, an evil league of villainous fiends or some travel to that effect. Gaslight God!
And you join an evil society without complaint?
Hey, free dog food.
No, we are not an evil league, legion, squad, team, band, or anything of the sort. What made you think we were?
Well, for one, we're meeting during a thunderstorm.
I don't control the clouds. I can't, try as I may. You can control the weather. If you don't like it, you turn the thunder off.
Hey, I'm fine with it, just saying. Oh, also, the matching purple thing you've got going on with your outfits and the overpresence of purple in the room.
Coincidental?
We're also meeting in a building that's essentially just a giant version of your head. Also, there's a tiny golden replica of your head on top of your cane. Also, the fact that you have a cane to begin with is pretty damning.
Do you want the rest of the dog food or not?
I'll be good, ma'am.
Excellent. Now onto the capture itself. Theodore, I'll need a cat carrier. The one you brought with the swan here will suffice.
So many tropes.
Shoot instead, we'll take care of the rest.
There's so many tropes, dude. How are we gonna get them into it, Miss Crown? Yeah, I've seen that fucker up close and they look like Zig, Scratch, and possibly Bite.
Oh, don't worry, you two. I think you'll find my method of subduing them to be most effective.
It's time. Ah, what a beautiful spring morning. Hang on a moment. Yes, so true. What do we have here? I hate the sniff sound. Stop. Egad, it's a full English breakfast just for me. This is wonderful. What a windfall.
Vorpy, I wouldn't eat that.
Nah, it's good.
No, I really don't think it is. The food's green, man. That's really good.
Yeah, but I'm green, so I guess it checks out.
How?
There's audible malicious giggling coming from just outside the tent. This is obviously some kind of ruse. For crying out loud, that's clearly a human skull on the plate. I disagree.
Please, Vorpy,
for once in your life, exercise the slightest bit of self-control. That's just English breakfast. I decided I'm gonna devour the breakfast. You know, just in case. Just in case what? You had no reason to eat the plate. Es bueno. You sicken me. Mi gut.
Vorpy?
No es bueno. Well, that was... Oh, we're back here and it's still raining. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, honestly, hardest part was just getting them to bend in a shape that fit in the carrier. We're not dealing with an extraordinarily crafty opponent, gentlemen. I would have been immensely concerned if you two had managed to somehow screw literally any of the part up. So, you two get to live another day.
The precious gift of life, bro. Hell yeah! Hey, if you're both so happy to be alive, this guy's responsible for that and he could really use some change. Green food's tasty. Green food tasty, green food not tasty. Yeah.
Come on, brother. Surely you can spare just a lousy dime. Miss Crown, do we really need this bozo here?
What's my official title, Mayor?
Seat warmer? Technically, he's doing exactly what I hired him for. What matters is that Vorpy happily took our insultingly conspicuous bait.
And I also can't believe he did, as gullible as a fucker, maybe. The eggs were bright green.
Well, Snappy One, sir's eggs actually happen to be bright green. I'm actually unsure if Z know that they're not meant to be that color.
But Z must at least notice the peculiarity of the green bacon tomato, right?
Maybe they're buying like a mole? This could bode well for us.
What I don't get is why we couldn't have gone for something more visually subtle. Hear him out. Surely we could have just smacked a few sleeping pills in with the beans and Bob's your uncle. They're down. Ah, you see, if you'd studied the creature's diet as I have, you'd know that to be a fool's errand. It might surprise you to find out that our specimen primarily feeds on rigorous diet of gravel and horse jerky. And of course, washes all down with copious amount of cough syrup. Alas, the creature's biological acclimation to narcotics made tranquilization arduous, to say the least.
Why does he talk like that?
Who the fuck say alas?
Alas and bullies aside, the message you brought up an apt point.
I cannot read that.
I had to be certain that our dismal meal would reliably incapacitate the green one. Leslie wake up mid-transport, escape and scurry under parked car down the toilet.
Sleep down the toilet? Really?
Apo, I've seen this thing sprawling emerge from our treacherous sewers, completely unscathed. A gutter-dwelling rat can crush its own spite to fit in narrow crevices. Can we really take any chances here?
So, it's in the kitty prison, drug out to all hell, and you're gonna send them to a nice big farm where they'll have plenty of room to run around. Mission accomplished. Let's go home.
Our mission is far from over. You see, based on,
Why won't you help?
Several former complaints that I received from one of Abel's former employees. Jerry! We can deduce that Vorpy is batshit crazy and will simply not take the hint. Our specimen, frankly, revolting level of persistence, unfortunately, leaves my hands very much tied. The Mingling must remain vigilant and squash any of Vorpy's inevitable attempts to return to our civilized worlds. By any means necessary. I'll make you proud, Papa. Just you see.
Oh, that's that done, I guess. Ah, what a great day to be stuffed. Well, shit. I love this game. I love this game. I love this game so much. My beloved. Where am I? Am I dead? Is this heaven? No, too small, too cramped. Hell, perhaps. Gotta love the chapter name. It is. I love this. The Firefog, yeah. No, not nearly red enough. Limbo? Nah, this place doesn't look like a past doctor's waiting room. Plus no lukewarm coffee or elevator music. Purgatory, final answer. Well, by my estimation, you've been stuffed into a cat carrier, which has, in turn, been abandoned in the middle of the woods. That is also likely, yes? I don't want to read that.
Not in a confined space.
Not in a confined space.
I feel like my head's full of jumping spiders, all of which are holding boom boxes.
Who could have foreseen this abject misfortune coming?
I warn you, 90% of the times
All the time once given a free breakfast, you're being inducted into militia, cult or being kidnapped to have your organs extracted and sold. That, or you've just woken up having overstayed your welcome after some really mediocre sex. By process of elimination, it was bound to be one of the other three. You got off lucky. Baba wants out. Cool. So, stick your fingers out of the bars and undo the latches on the carrier's door. Just stick your fingers out of the door and fiddle with the 4 latches outside the corners of a... Oh, for the love of... Crafty house cats can figure this out, you know? Just trash around till the carrier breaks into its constituent pieces, then I guess. Okay. Sorry for my English, I just gave up. Well, that could have been worse. Considering that you're not short exactly 1 kidney or aboard an alien spaceship, I say you're right. Why do you think they didn't take my kidneys? Are my organs inadequate? Maybe they cut into you with a scalpel and saw that your kidneys were green and... I don't know, maybe it spooked them. Are your kidneys green? Yes, no, I don't know. Is that what happened? Well, I don't know. Reach behind you and see if you have any scars. No scars, but I do have a nose staple to my spine. Alright, yeah, those usually contain some strongly worded information. Go ahead, read it. Don't come back, I mean it. Don't even try, don't. I mean it, I really mean it. I mean it, don't come back, I mean it. Phone, goddammit, if you come back, I swear. Mingus, the note seems to say, ah shit, that's right, I can't read. I have no clue what this says. Wait, Mingus. I know the specific combo of hieroglyphics from the mayoral campaign posters. We call those letters, but go on. That's the cat lady, you know, the one with the cane. Politics puss. Great job. Never call her that in my presence again. Huh, and there's more in the back too. Shit, I guess I'm not gonna find out where I'm at, why I'm out here. Bummer. Alright, may I make a worthwhile suggestion? Wander out into the woods and keep walking till you drop dead. Okay, yeah, that seems to be my best move right now. I like making narrators sound very tired of like this bullshit. Cause... Oh, woe is me. Oh, woe is me. Whoa? Ah, fuck! I'm wandering through these desolate trees, all alone. I am lost little creature, left alone to die in the snow. It isn't snowing. Ah, fuck! Please, cease the weeping and wanting. No, I shan't. Please? You'll wear yourself out and fall unconscious. Okay, never mind. Feel free to hasten the inevitable. Disastrous. Actually, if you want to really speed things up, then you should just shock on the spot while you're screaming. Use up the last bit of juice in that iguana-hued husk of a body. Okay. Oh, woe is me! Jogging in place. Jerry. Jerry! Vorpy? Is that... Ticket Jerry! My truest friend and greatest ally. That's not... Okay, sure, alright. What are you doing out here? Oh, I'm just on my way back from my pasture. Pasture? Pasture. I'm a shepherd now, remember? Ticket Jerry is dead then. You're now Sheep Jerry. Do I get a say in this? What a ridiculous question. By the way, about the sheep thing, is that a new development or... Are you seriously asking? You got me in this job after getting me fired from working a ticket booth at the fun fair. Oh yeah, good ending of Randy's route, right? What on earth are you talking about, you sad little creature? It matters not. Sheep, Jerry, it's so good to see you. Yeah, right. So to reflect your own question back at you? What are you doing out here? Did my wife send you? For the last time, we've been over this. If I can't bring the sheep home with me, she can't bring her marital issues in the bad pasture. First of all, your bad pasture? Just call it pasture. If the next thing you say doesn't engage me, I will try to leave. And should you attempt to stop me, I will become violent. Jerry, can you help me? I'm a lost little creature. Talking like that makes me want to help you far, far less. Please, I'm stranded and I need help. Well, what do you want me to do about it? Wait. I swear, if you ask me to give you a ride back to Dialtown, sit on my lap. No, You see, I got drugged and then when I woke up in the woods, trapped in a cat carrier. Okay, I'm sure this sort of things is a regular occurrence for you. So, what's the issue then? I need you to read this note for me. I found a staple on my spine after I bust out of the cat carrier. I'm sorry, stapled to your spine? Oh Lord, I can't tell if this was meant to be intentionally cruel or it was simply a display of baffling incompetence. Oh, must have been the mob. Definitely the Dialtown's mob's handiwork. This very particular kind of befuddlement is practically the signature. So, the note? Oh, sure, I'll read it for you. Will your flock over in the pasture be fine while you read to me? Are you trying to talk me out of your favor that I just agreed to do for you? Alright, sorry. Nah, I'm sure they'll be fine. After all, how much chaos could a few unattended sheep possibly cause in the few measly minutes that I've spent here chatting with you? I'm sure they're doing fine. Right, let's read what's on the front of this here note. Oh, it reads, "Don't come back. I mean it. Don't even try. Don't. I mean it. I really mean it. Okay, there's a whole page of this. Anyway, it's signed Mingus. Wait, the mayor exiled you? I can't believe she... Oh Lord, I thought she was done with all exiling nonsense since since what? Were you gonna say Norway? Are we Norway, Jerry? Does this look like Norway to you? I'm sure Norway has trees for their shore creatures to live in. Look, do you want me to read what's on the other side of the note or not? Please. Let's see here. Seems the size of the note is intended to be read by the first literate person you find post-exile in case you manage to wander back into civilization. Read it, read it! Alright, Space Cowboy. Oh. The note hardly has only 2 O's in it, Jerry. Can see more words than that. No, there's more than just my speechless reaction to the page, but... Vorpaely, I don't think I should. You might simply be happier not hearing this. I wanna hear it. I need to know, Jerry. Alright then. I love this animation. To whom it may concern. Alas, you have just encountered the heinous Vorpaely, a vile and wretched creature. Strong start. In all my years as a mayor, I have never encountered a beast more repugnant than Vorpaely. Vorpaely is not just a burden, a pox, a leech on society, but also an immense threat to civility, and normality itself. Great pixel art. A fundamentally selfish creature, Vorpaely used others for Zura's own, often self-centered schemes, as if they were mere tools. Vorpaely frolics around in the open, breaking laws, just as thoughtlessly as you have broken the collective hearts of our fair citizens.
freely engaging in public nudity and routinely harassing innocent civilians whenever they so wish. I never call Randy ugly! Randy's cute! I am so upset. An obnoxious and abrasive degenerate, Z periodically spill offensive, vulgar, and often hurtful utterances merely to see how their victim will react. Vorpaely is incapable of listening to any advice or direction, no matter how detrimental the consequences of doing so are to themselves and others. Vorpaely will repeatedly harass the target, relentlessly eroding their willpower in order to get anything that Z so desire. And of course, the gangrenous kryptonite in question is reckless and will mortally endanger both themselves and innocent bystanders without a second thought. Vorpaely must be shunned from all civilized society, as Z have decided that they're too good to domesticate himself. Or as we who contribute to civilized society call it, treating others with basic courtesy and respect. If you're a Dialtown resident and should find this wretched heathen skulking around the perimeter of our fair city, I'm instructing you to immediately notify one of our enforcers. They look really cool here, but they're not this cool. My name is Mingus, Mayor of Dialtown. Look on this wretch, ye mighty in despair. New day is dawning in Dialtown. It's all the brighter without Vorpaely. I love this animation. Yours felinely, Mayor Mingus. That's... It's... None of that is true, right? Did I deserve this? Well, I don't... Well... Fallen Lord, all my life I've been told that I'm a monster. I thought those people just wanted to be hurtful because I was different. I had no idea that I really was a monster. Jerry, I'm sorry. No. No, this isn't right, damn it. This waste of paper isn't fit to wipe my ass! What? Vorpaely, this note is bullshit. It's not reality. It's a manipulative, dishonest hit piece, one that Mingus is hoping will deter you from returning. Don't give her the satisfaction. But I mean, the note's right about me. This is who I am. Look, Vorpaely. I'm not going to pretend that you aren't sometimes extraordinary, selfish, reckless, vulgar, nor abrasive. Thank you? But there's two monstrous falsehoods in here, each of which makes this note completely refute itself. What falsehoods? First of all, as much as it pains me to admit it, given how much effort I put into deterring you from lollygagging around my former place of work, the fact that you refuse to give up is sometimes a positive attribute. But the note says I harassed you. Vorpaely, you got me the job I'm currently working right now. I owe the basha to you. One basha, two. Really? You don't know how much happier I am with this life. You didn't have to do this. But you did. Do you think the mayor has ever cared for my plight, that of the common man? I sent stacks of the papers were his petitions, urging the mayor to deal with your continued attempt to lay eggs on the funfair grounds. And she only acted after I left town, when it suited her schedule. Mingus and her pause are only out for themselves. Her inner circle is made of solid loons, bureaucrats, and thugs, all hide their own power. They want you to believe that you're alone, but you're not. Have I really made the world a better place? Oh, you've certainly made mine better. My marriage is stronger, and the smokeless air is doing wonders for my Alsatians. I cannot read that. Also, dealing with ships is pretty chill compared to dealing with my old boss. Because of you, Randy Jade has a home, a better job, and ample time to recover his swan-related injuries. Because of you, Karen Dunn
is a state-renowned painter and doing what she was born to do. Because of you— Hi, Oliver! Oliver Swift gets to sleep soundly at night, knowing that Mr. Dickens' dream lay through their horror attraction. Because of you, Bigfoot is content with himself and has felt human love, or rather, the love of whatever you are. I love this out-of-context stuff. Welcome, everyone. All 5 of us are much better off for having met you. And we'll stand with you. You've cared for 5 misfits that you didn't even know more than a month ago, to the extent that nobody else ever has. So, I suppose I owe you thanks for that. Sheep Jerry, I don't know what to say. Thank you— Wait, what was the other thing? The other what? You said Note had 2 glaring issues. What's the other? Oh, right. You aren't the first person that Mingus has exiled from Dialtown, you know. Oh yes, this music. There was another. Someone was exiled for their tomfoolery, like me? Was it a clown? What? No! Clowns don't exist. A month ago you were sure Bigfoot didn't exist. Don't do this to me, Vorpy. I just gave you an inspiring pep talk. Don't give me clown dreams again. Sorry. Look, the note says that you are dangerous to normality, so, but really, there's no such thing as true normality or abnormality. Normality is just an illusion, a concept that changes to fit wherever, and perhaps whenever you happen to be. It's what people accept as the norm in a certain place and a certain time, and because of that, what's considered normal changes. Hundreds of years ago, it was normal to burn suspected witches, normal to declare war over Serbian tomfoolery, and normal to, well, to not have a phone for a head. You mean before the dial-up? Before everyone got object heads? Everyone except one. I can't tell you exactly how it all happened. I don't know the guy, I never met him. But he's the last human left without an altered head, to my knowledge. His head is made of flesh, not metallic pieces within a plastic shell. My head is made of flesh, in fairness. No! Stitches! He's a normie. Gasp! Like I said, he's from another place, another time. Mingus exiled him from Dialtown for his abnormality, said he conflicted with her vision for Dialtown, whatever the hell that means. But where he came from, he was normal, and we would have been abnormal. Like you, he got a bum deal. Where is he right now? Oh, he lives in a shack 8 miles from here, give or take. I don't know if I recommend seeking him out. He just as likely to shoot you on sight as he actually talk to you. Sorry, scratch that. He is far more likely to shoot you the moment he sees you than talk to you. I know that I'm not going to be able to talk you out of this. But you could live out here with me and the sheep. I've got a spare pile of hay in the dry corner of my barn. Oh, Jerry. Alright. I love Jerry so much. Yes, it is. You know that if you ever grown very hungry or get hit by lightning or whatever, I'll always be out here waiting for you. Hydrate. Thank you! What a cowboy. Jerry. Thank you. I'm going to seek this man out now. Okay, cut through the clearing and walk through the trees for 8 or so miles. Due north, you'll find a shack. And for what it's worth, good luck. I hope you find what you're looking for. Thank you, Jerry. It's been my pleasure, truly. Please try not to walk straight into a bear trap. Wouldn't be the first time. Farewell, Sheep Jerry. Goodbye, Vorpy. You're welcome back anytime. Jerry's the best, dude. Ew, I'm so exhausted. Shot. Must walk a good 7 miles by now, at least. 7 miles? Jerry is still within earshot. Keep going, you're doing great. Phone Lord. You know, it's only gonna get harder from here, right? You're tired already? Jerry's always got that pile of hay in his barn. No, I have to find a normie man. Return to Dialtown. Alright, I'll address the powerhouse-headed elephant in the room then. Why? Why on earth do you want to go back to Dialtown so badly? Is this all your eggs? I can't just leave them, narrator. Okay, I know you're investing an unusual amount of time and effort for you into birthing them, but I know they're probably gonna look like you when they hatch, right? What is that supposed to mean? That's a factor to consider before you get yourself killed trying to get them to them again. Alright, quick trip to Dialtown, grab the eggs, and then hitchhike as far away from Dialtown as possibly can. I don't plan on abandoning Dialtown either, actually. No, don't beat Mingus up. I'm sorry, abandon Dialtown? They exiled you, Vorpy. The town's mayor has it out for you. Most of the citizens there treated you like some kind of monster. Why not start over? Why not take your ex elsewhere and start a new life? Dialtown's home. I won't let anyone take my home away from me. Just as pig-headed as always. Alright, it's a long shot, but let's get moving. I'll make sure you keep north. What if the real north was the friends I made along the way? I will guide you straight into lava, you know? Granddaddy issues, don't say it like that. I'm not stupid enough to send me to lava, you know? You are, and I will test this if you contradict me again. Just go forward, Vorpy, before I decide to just do that. Okay. Hey, guys. Behold, a shack. You think this is the place? Well, let's see. It's a shack. We've traveled roughly 8 miles north and... Oh, right, most important thing. Jerry mentioned that this dude is more likely to shoot you on sight than actually speak to you. This most certainly looks like the home of someone who would do just that. Oh, sure, it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but... A fixer-upper? Really? What? Hello? The deranged graffiti? I don't know what that graffiti is. His? It's on his house! Hey, for all we know, maybe the little Billy came out here and vandalized the poor dude's home. Bullshit. You can know for sure? Yes, I can! For a start, none of the nearby trees are on fire, nor charred husk. Alright, yeah, okay, he would see to that. I mean, maybe the guy was just out of sticky notes, so yeah. Are you kidding me? Don't drink the water. Maybe the allure of this holy water is just too much for the poor guy. I know I sometimes need to be reminded not to drink it. Even when I remind you not to, you still drink it. Add the flavor. Many eyes, always watching. Free theories? Owls. This guy's clearly unhinged and quite possibly feral. Let's bounce. Hey, I'm feral. It's not such a bad life. You're stranded in the woods because you got exiled for not being housebroken. Oh, right, yeah. Ow. Regardless, I'm now approaching the shack. Not yet. He's not even here yet. What the fuck am I doing? Save. Should I knock the door? Could try opening it first. Shake if it's locked. I'm not gonna reach her for now. Door didn't open. That leads me to believe that this door is indeed locked. Actually, perhaps that's for the best. Jerry stated pretty clear that this is meant to totally shoot you knocking clean off. Will probably be best not to break into his house and startle him. Could throw a break through his window. What happened last time you tried that? Oh, I went to prison for a short spell. Oh wait, if I did that again, the cops might drag me back to Dialtown. Yeah, but you'd be in prison. Yeah, but I would be back in Dialtown. Yeah, and behind bars. I will consider my options. Scratch that. Prison food tends to be jerkuless. I'ma just knock. Phenomenal. Little giggle, little... Help me. Why am I giggling? Help. What the fuck? Wait, no. Sobbing. Why am I giggling? Now I'm afraid to the cowboy accent. This is private land, partner. So I suggest you leave or decide to do what I usually do to trespassers. You mean inviting them for a cup of coffee? If by a cup of coffee, I mean leads luck flies straight into your head, then sure. I am still unsure if... Am I being offered a cup of coffee? To be clear, I'm threatening to shoot ya. With a shot of cappuccino? With the shot of a shotgun. I'm threatening to shoot you in the head with a shotgun, partner. Actually, nah, forget that. Slugs don't grow on trees. You could just grab a snail, take the shell off, that's like a slug. Honestly, I'd just put a 44 in, yeah, if we're being realistic. More economical that way. Is that a... It's not coffee. It's a bullet. I am not offering you coffee. You're a pretty lousy host then. Your lord gave me strength. Look, partner, I'm not normally the kind, merciful type, but I can tell you're an all there, and most importantly, you're definitely an threat to me or my home state. Just go. But we need to talk. Hello, your is the anticipation, bro? My amigos exiled me too from Dialtown. I'm a freak just like you. Just like... We ain't the same, partner. You don't have an inkling of what I've been through. I don't want you here, you understand? Papa wants in! No, I'm gonna get shot. Come on, how bad can I be? Well, you're trespassing on my land for a start. All of you to assume I understand property laws. You're giddy. I'm not giddy. I'm not giddy. I'm not giddy. Okay, I'm not giddy. I'm not gonna warn you again. Just go. I'm not moving till you let me in. My door's dead bolted. I got enough supplies to last me 6 winters in here. And you wanna wait, you'll have to wait an awful long time, partner. So be it. I'm not giddy. I'm not. Why are you guys saying I'm giddy? I'm not giddy, okay? I'm not giddy. Why would I be giddy over a cowboy? Why? No. God damn it, we grew fur. So we have a tail. Are we amphibian? Are we a How can you deny it? You guys have no proof. No, you guys have no proof. I'm not kidding. Okay. Well, what in tarnation could you possibly want from me? Hi. Hello, partner. Oh, I get the feeling you're like a leech. Oh, you're calling me a parasite, like Mary Mingus did. Nah, that ain't what I meant. What I meant was, I'm getting the notion that you're just gonna cling to me and won't fall off till you suck my patience dry. Sometimes you can you the stream. You guys have no proof. What do I choose? What do I choose? What do you mean, Paige? What do you mean, warning? What did I do? Did I do something wrong a little? What do I choose? Do I don't want to read that. I also, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna come back here when you guys are not here. I'm gonna save it. I'll do it later. No, it's okay, dude. They're having fun. I don't mind currently. If I mind, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, that's an accurate portrayal of my entire gimmick. Sure. I don't want to give this. I didn't want to give you the satisfaction, but. Well, the way I see it, you're clearly gonna quit, and the sooner I talk to you, the sooner you'll be on your way. Step inside and be quick about it. We'll get this shadow boss over with right quick. Me pointing. He, look, it's him, look, it's him. See, I'm not giddy. I'm just happy to see normal. Yeah, this is normal reaction to see Norm. So you're. Say, what's with the paper bag? What do you think I have been on, partner? The top flies landing on your exposed brain? What incarnation? Exposed brain, huh? Is that what they're teaching kids in school nowadays about folks like me? What we have exposed brains? Bold of you to assume I've ever been to school. I suppose that explains how you got to be the way you are now, yeah. Mine is a green skin, of course. Speaking of which, why does your flesh have the hue of watermelon in you? You like it? I'm just how God made me, sir. Well, I guess he was having a bad day when he did, huh? Maybe the guy drinks a lot. I've met him. He's kind of a huge loser. He didn't wise to walk into an armed man's home and insult his faith friend. Not wise in the slightest. Trust me, you feel the same if you meet him. Once you see God eating out of a dumpster, it changes you. Lord, give me strength. He's more likely to give you fleas, but sure. Alright, let's just get this here conversation over with. What do you actually want? Ask your questions and go. Who are you? I'm Surgeon Norm Allen. What's a sergeant? It meant I was in the Air Force and I was pretty good at what I did. What? Flying. Planes and such. Planes? Yes, you can share the clip, but I don't know if you can send the link. Gotta ask a little. I don't know if you can send the link or not. Like, what clip? If it's off the stream, I'm pretty sure you can. I know you know what an airplane is. I do? Big metal bird roars when you throw lunch meat in its engines. Right, yes, I know what you mean now. Well, I'm an ex-Air Force now. I rolled with the NASA too for a bit, actually. You know, the space folks. They send you to space? Oh my god. Just me screaming. That's no proof. Fallen Lord Mingus really went all out trying to exile you. I was a barrier back then, partner. As a matter of fact, I was decorated. Like a Christmas tree? No, not like a Christmas tree, partner. I mean, it was valued, celebrated. For your information, the president himself selected me for a mission. Oh, which one? President Phone Bill Clinton? How many times did you finish the game already? 2? Only 2. Because I keep coming to this scene when there's only Norm. I don't care about other stuff. I just care about Norm. But it doesn't mean I'm giddy about him. I just kinda like him, okay? I kinda like him. Nah, the man who picked me was the greatest visionary in American history. President Callum Crown. Hey, I know that name. Wasn't he, didn't he invent the cotton candy machine or something? Did he? He was the fellow who invented the first phone head. The man who initiated dial-up. You know, the day the whole world became chock full of phone folks. Right, about that. I'm so normal. Oh, hold up. Right, about that. Why aren't you a phone? I was told that dial-up got everyone. Right. Well, you see, it sorta did, but... You see, President Crown decided to send me on an immensely vital, hell, and unprecedented expedition. He chose for me to be the first human to ever enter a wormhole. We tried sending robots and the like in first, but all of them lost signal pretty quickly, and I'm sure you can imagine. I have never seen a robot, and if I did, I would likely hit on it or shit myself. Sorry, go on. Yeah. We weren't sure if they were getting crushed inside a wormhole or if they were just traveling too far away from us. Anywho, as a patriot, I was beyond honored to have been handpicked by President Crown for the mission. They set me up in one of the states of the art crafts I piloted through, and well, I just came right back out the same way I came in, seemingly. Nothing that weird, I suppose. Except I could see every single one of the robots that we'd previously sent through floating around outside the hole now. Kinda spooked me, you know, since I didn't see a single one of them outside the hole before I went in. Either way, undeterred, I made my way back to Earth. Boy, did I get a shock when I landed, re-emerging from my vessel. You ever see the one movie where the astronaut returns to Earth and there's monkeys everywhere? And then he sees the Statue of Liberty in the beach and freaks out because he's been in New York the whole time. And New York sucks! All them yuppies and city slickers. I'm pretty sure it isn't why the dude was upset. But fuck, I don't know enough about monkeys to contradict you. Long story short, I time traveled. The wormhole warped the fabric of time as well as space, it seems. Cat! Kitty! Kitty, 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 kitty. Alright, Kitty asked to let out, and Kitty went out. Monkey. In an instant, I wore from the summer of '66 to the 2020s. Oh, God told me about why wormholes do that. Yeah, the steam, it just stuck there, by the way. You cannot get rid of it. He said there where he put a cigarette out on the fabric of space-time. I had to leave my wife, my whole life behind to investigate a cigar burn on the outer. God damn it! His fault, man. Take it up with him. You know what? I very well might. Anyhow, by the time traveling past the day of the dial-up occurred, well, I end up being the one guy on Earth that left behind. The one normie left. Well, except I heard something happened with the clowns. Right, they marched into DC and all got gunned down by the new gun-headed riot police. Tragic and hilarious. My God, you could hear the comical honks for miles. I remember when clowns were everywhere, you know? I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, I guess this is the one advantage of living this time and place, if there are any upsides at all. So, are those alcohol bottles on the ground? Are you okay, man? So I guess it's just me left now. The last normie. That's why I got exiled from Dialtown in the first place, you know? Didn't wanna conform and get my head replaced against my will and for the sake of fitting in. Oh, that's why I got kicked out of town. I'd have more bottles than wear him. God! For threatening normality itself. No, give me a break. They use the same as an inline on you too. Let me tell you something, there ain't nothing normal about Dialtown. And there certainly ain't nothing normal about the mayor of the backwater slum. She has this idea that by putting these plans and her into motion, she's somehow recreating the Dialtown that Callum Cram presided over. I spend time in Dialtown for the lunch mean space, you know? I actually saw the Dialtown exist back then, unlike her. I personally knew her grandfather for he. She's an ignorant hypocrite, not fit in it to hold any office, let alone run an entire town. Mingus is certainly something, alright? You ever seen her up close? She's got a cat head. A fleshy cat head, pre-dial-up era. The kind from my time. You know why she got that engineered, right? Because her grandpappy, President Callum Crown, had a cat, just like how she looks now. She's trying to morph into his old cat. That's terrifying, but why? Sure as hell beats me. I don't know why anyone would want to look like she does. Oh, to be honest, furries exist. And somehow she get elected in public office time and time again looking like that. They're happy to kick me to the curb, yet their litter is the very definition of normality. She's a hypocrite. They're all out in the damn dump. Dialtown's a town of bigoted hicks. Everyone in that godforsaken town's guilty of association. Oh, not everyone in Dialtown is that bad. Excuse me. They threw you out of the curb too, didn't they? The mayor's a British puss, fine. But I have friends back in Dialtown too. I guarantee you, anyone in that town will sail you down the river without a second thought. And if you can't see that, then you're just as blind as they are. Let me drink. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I've answered all of your questions. I think you've imposed on me and taken advantage of my hospitality for long enough. You should leave. But I don't want to go. My land, my rules, partner. I believe there are your questions. Now, move on. I've got things to do. Yeah, like what? Stewing in your own bitterness? You don't know how long I've been here. I had to leave my whole life behind twice. Then again, being cast out of a bigoted town was probably a blessing in disguise for the both of us. I don't want to be alone. And I don't want company, and I suppose where can pass. Oh wait, except we ain't, cause I've got a gun. So get out. Move on. Find a better cesspit to squat in. And get yourself hell out of mine. I don't know where to go. Follow the perimeter of the town till you find a freeway and hitchhike in literally any direction. Further you get away from Dialtown, the better. Don't make the mistake of stealing too close town like I did, or you'll have to put up with visitors like you showing up every now and then. Wait, have others come by here? No one nearly as annoying and persistent as you. There's a shepherd who lives 8 or so miles down the road, but he knows to keep his distance on account of the signs. Sure didn't stop you, though. Right, signs can't stop me because I can read. Knew I should have gone all out and stuck a head on a spike out front. Alright, I'll cut you a deal, partner. I'm willing to let you stay on my land if you want. But only from the chin up and at the end of a wooden stick. Would I be alright? You'll be dead! Yeah, but would I be okay? You'd be... Please be patient with me. God isn't finished with me yet. That's the first thing you've said so far that I happen to agree with, you know? Actually, you know, now that I think of it, I've seen a woman skulking around these parts for the last week or so through my binoculars. Of course, she's never gotten too close to the shack. Seems as she's artsy type on account of her usual having an easel under her arm. Ah, Karen! Karen! Looks between 4'10" and 5'4", I'd say. An arm, of course. He had some kind of printer, brown, with a small white decal that I wasn't able to make out from the distance. Wait. Karen! You found Karen! You know this woman? Yeah, we... That's a truly revolting number of ellipses. This is fantastic news. She's smart. She figured out a way to smuggle me back in Dialtown for sure. Good for you. Now get out. You wanna go back to that cesspit so bad? Then go. Get. Betcha she's over by the lake. That's where I'd go if I wanted to pin something from around these parts that wasn't trees, dirt, or sheep. Alright, sad music. I guess I'll go look for her then. Yep. Guess I'll just skedaddle now. You've already said that. I feel we're just leaving you here. Don't. I want you to. But I feel like we've totally hit it off. We haven't! And it took an enormous amount of restraint not to shoot you in the legs 18 times in the last 3 minutes. But you didn't! You held back! Maybe you really... Get out. Why don't you want to come with me? Cause why in tarnation would I want to go back to Dialtown? I told ya, that town's chock full of low down stakes. Worst of all, that mayor. Oh, I know. Would it be really funny to see the mayor's face when I return? She's gonna be so pissed when she finds out I'm back. Might get mauled by police dogs again, we'll just have to see. My god, that's the stupidest... Wait. Huh. You really think that if you have found your way back to Dialtown, that you'd be able to get to the mayor herself? You bet, I reached her once, I'm sure I can do it again. No kidding? Alright, partner. I suppose you convinced me. It's a deal then. Epic wowzer is very swag! You know, the deal is that I'm willing to accompany you back to Dialtown, not listen to you as in idioms. I'll travel with you back to Dialtown just to get to the mayor and see her get her just desserts. Yeah. Please bring the gun. Wait, no. In that case, let's get going. No time like the present, eh? We might as well, sure. Be nice to get to the lake before we hit hog hour. Swagtastic. Indeed! 10 minutes of the worst chit-chat imaginable later. So are turnips like fruit or what? For the last time, partner. I told you I'm willing to accompany you, but needless chit-chat does not come under the terms of our agreement. I'll work with you. I shoot at anything that tries to shoot us first, but I ain't up for banter of any kind. This be the last turnip-related question, I promise. You said that 3 times already, partner. No! More! You could be nice. You could be nicer to me, you know. And you could be quieter. My, what a world that might be. I could always yodel to pass the time. Partner, as Mama used to say. Oh my god, it ain't wise to yodel a man who's holding a loaded firearm. Who says that? Huh, did she say it often? Once. Only need to say it once before you're singing. Alright then. Hey, now I have one last question. If you ask me another question about turnips or radishes, I swear you're gonna taste the leaf for the rest of your short life. Now I wanted to ask, is Mingus right about Dialtown? What are you talking about now? You're starting to piece together why they might have waited to get rid of you? Nah, not the exciting part. I'm wanting to make Dialtown just like it was when Cullen was in charge. I guess what I mean is... Do you think Dialtown was better before Cullen died? Before he what now? I think he's... You don't know a damn thing about what President Crown achieved, do you? I know he had a funny head, wore a flag tie, and made lots of telephones. That's a guess of him, right? That's a guess of... He was the greatest leader his country ever had, a visionary. And a tragic waste of potential in the end. I found out what happened to him after he jumped forward in time, of course. So wait, he's not dead, but he's gone? That's the long and short of it, yeah. To my knowledge, he's alive and kicking, but still completely gone. I'm even more confused now. You make brain hard magic, hat man. Alright, alright. Maybe you'll understand if we start at the very beginning, context and all. Yes! Cutscene! And actually you guys can hear his voice! You can hear him!
Callum Crown was born here in Dialtown in 1923. Growing up in the 30s, in an era of depression and change, Callum found himself transfixed with the technology that was becoming slowly commonplace at the time, namely the telephone. Callum was born with a severe deformity, having only one complete limb, his left arm. While extraordinarily bright, he lived a solitary life, watching other kids outside perform feats he could only dream of. When the early 40s rolled around, Callum signed up to fight in World War II, but wasn't accepted on account of his disability. He had to stay home and bitterly follow the war alongside the rest of those unfit to fight via hazy radio transmissions. If only I could walk, Callum thought to himself. If I could walk, I could serve. It was at that time that Callum put his garage workshop to good use. Made use of scraps of just about any metal he could get his hands on, forged himself a pair of prosthetic legs, which, while crudely assembled, were virtually unheard of at the time. He sent the Army Registration Office a note, vouching for his new metallic appendages, vowing to join their cause, whatever the cost. He never got a reply. So he simply sent another letter, then another, and another. What started as one letter quickly became dozens. Always a motivated guy, Callum decided to use his head, try something new. Callum bought his first telephone. After getting through to Dialtown's head enlister, Callum found out that to his shock, every single one of his letters had hit their mark, but was simply thrown out en masse. I'm here to recruit the best of the best this country has to offer, the recruiter stated over the phone. Not some freak with metallic legs who'd slow the rest of my boys down. With a single disconnecting click,
I'm so upset.
were obliterated yet again. Callum,
It's good lord.
spite and determination, decided to better himself further. He built himself a right hand out of just about any metal he could find left over from the construction of his legs, connected the copper wires to his own nerves, and forged the very first fully working prosthetic hand. With the war winding down, Callum decided to go out to patent his designs. People at the patent office looked at him as though he were a freak, with his rusted iron clanking hand and his bulky metallic legs. Callum bitterly listened to the end of the war, now disillusioned, via hazy radio transmission whilst tweaking his mechanical limbs to be more functional. Come 1948, Callum decided to try his hand at selling his mechanical limbs to war veterans, many of which had returned in the coming months after the war. Initially, they sold like hotcakes, allowing Crown to move from his garage to a small manufacturing plant. Sadly, this did not turn out to be a sustainable business model, as once each soldier bought a prosthetic leg or two, they didn't need to buy another. Come 1950, Callum struggled to move even one limb. This led him back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
His inventions had dramatically improved his own quality
It's
of
so
life.
silly,
He wondered
but
if he could offer his fellow man an upgrade. Advanced metallic limbs that had tools built in, had increased strength or flexibility. Limbs that could even change humanity, even the world as he knew it, just that he changed his own life. Callum took him to the public, parading his new and improved models around in the street shows, using himself as a test subject. Was laughed off as a monster with metallic limbs, trying to sell his own misery to others. Callum was looked on as a self-mutilated idiot, someone who made himself a freak for show, and not as a talented and determined visionary who paved the path that he needed underneath him to walk.
I'll prove them wrong. I'll prove the whole world wrong if I must.
Callum gradually became more cynical. He began reading more into the market with the vain hopes of copying success, and sure enough, he figured it out. Sadly, America had turned into a luxury market. Washing machines, televisions, refrigerators, always selling faster than the nearby factories could churn them out. Callum's idea to integrate organics and inorganics wasn't taken to right away. With a lack of sales revenue, Callum had to all but shut down Crown Mechanics Incorporated and let each and every one of his workers go. Callum soon became something of a town oddity, not unlike myself.
Oddity in green, by the way.
Rusted metal, a vendor of that which was unwanted. Callum somehow felt lonelier than ever before, even more so than when he was back in his garage, watching the rest of the world move outside his window. He reflected on his loneliness, once again being bound to his workshop, next to his phone, desperate not to miss a single opportunity for his dream to take off. His phone. It connected him to the world outside of the workshop, to the rest of Dialtown. Perhaps it could again. That's when he realized.
I've got it now.
Callum spent a full year working.
Hell yeah, object head.
A telephone that's built into your head could be swapped and traded for other such devices and has a 5-year warranty. No repurchases required. Surprisingly, despite their clunkiness and novelty, the practicality of having complete and portable phone access anywhere in the world through airwave frequencies wasn't lost on people. And interestingly, the phones caught on quickly. A typewriter alternative even became common, allowing text to be printed from one's own head, as if the user was having a conversation with the very paper itself. Unpredictably, these phone heads caused a massive boom to employment, with young men and women getting hired left, right, and center.
Tell them crowd would have loved Twitter. Yes.
Also operators in switchboard exchanges. This economic boom made Callum extraordinarily popular.
No Tumblr.
Run for mayor, the Senate, and finally the presidency.
I love him so much.
Walked into, seen as a visionary, a man who could change the face of America for the second time. Becoming leader of the United Nations, Callum proposed to the world his vision for the future. His idea of a functional, inclusive, and wondrous mechanical world where all problems from famine to animal extinction, societal conflict to resource shortages, all could be solved, preventing future wars and creating worldwide harmony. However, due to paranoia, he refused to write the plan down in its entirety or tell anyone what it is prior to the proposal's agreement. Needless to say, the vote in favor for the plan won by a landslide. In the coming years, the whole world was converted to have inorganic heads. Women, children, animals too. Callum stood on the tallest podium given to a human being today, and failed the hardest for it. He began to give his ultimate speech, his oratory opus.
My fellow humans, now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Without further ado, the full details of my plan to substantially improve the whole world.
Delete voicemails. No!
Callum had accidentally wiped his own answering box, which for his model telephone was being used to store his memories. All of them. With Callum having given himself total amnesia in an instant, the whole world was stunned.
I'm so upset.
Fundamentally different for everyone. All for a promise never kept. The changes, the thought process behind these sweeping modifications, now a mystery. So, the world just picked up the pieces, without Callum, of course. Nowadays, Callum sits in an old nursing home, alone, tuning a busted radio, asking anyone who comes near him.
Is the war over yet? I can't get a signal.
Why would you ever saw a switch like that? I have no fucking clue. Huh. What a loser! I will never. He deserved better for his service. Poor guy. Maybe he did, but that's just the way the world works, you know? No system values is pawns. Life ain't about what you deserve, it's about what you get. Ah, that's eerie. My friend Karen said that one to me once. You know, the woman you're about to meet? Meet? Here, make an arrangement with her and I'll just keep my distance, thank you very much. Nonsense, you gotta meet her. I don't mesh with other people, you know that. Simply don't want anything to do with them. I swore I'll accompany you to reach Maya, but I said nothing about chatting with your strange friends. She's lovely though, she's no nonsense, just like yourself. Don't try to butter me up. He, hold up. He's very cute. I got a screenshot and send it to Alu so I can save it for later. She and I are nothing alike, I guarantee you that. You really hate other people, huh? You know what? I think I'm gonna try to change your mind about that. Not everyone's bad, you know? There's just some good in the world. Sometimes people toss me meat. I hope that you'll get to see that. Never. For the record, accompanying it does not include the learning of life lessons. If I wanted to learn Christian life lessons, I'd get married again or rub a kitty exposed to Fluffy Belly. Kitty! Nah, partner. I'm just that as I am, thank you very much. Now then, let's keep moving. Sun's setting, and believe it or not, I don't want to see you break your ankle stepping on a copper's hole and for me to have to put you out of misery like a broken horse. I wouldn't take it personally you had to. Oh god, we're back!
I appreciate you all meeting with me here yet again. As I'm sure you all know, approximately 1 year has passed since Vorpaelyzis' exile. Which is coincidentally the first time we've all been able to meet now that Bill is out of juvie on probation. Hey, don't slap the blame onto me, Mingles. You could have overturned my conviction and got me out instantly.
Call him out on his bullshit.
First of all, call me Mingles again, and it's a death penalty for you, bucko. Secondly, you get 1 free pardon per year, and this was your 17th.
17 conviction a year is well over my annual average, to be fair.
It's only mid-February! Look, my point still stands. The initiation of Phase 2 of Mayor Mingus' Perfect Society reform is vastly overdue. Abel, drop by the funfair and retrieve the green one's shell spawn for free or...
Are you kidding me? Why do I have to collect the eggs? They'll probably be moist.
Very possibly, but alas, every other member is already preoccupied with a mission of their own.
What about the mustachioed dude? He hasn't done much yet.
They were us coordinating with the tranquilization, retrieval, and containment of Bigfoot as per our mutually beneficial agreement.
And I couldn't be more thrilled. Why? With competent and well-trained officers, this should be a chink.
Well, alas, those 2 idiots are all you got to work with, so plan accordingly.
You mean us, man?
Are there any other 2-for-1 imbeciles in this room right now?
They have not. No one wanted to touch it.
You don't have to be so mean to us, man. You're completely right, I don't. Also, take a pair of binoculars with you. They should help you locate the feral ape man without getting close enough to startle him. Alright, take a tranquilizer down, snack him from afar. Look for him in Uptown first. I'm certain I heard on the grapevine that the bank has a vault chock full of bananas just for him. I'm sure he lingers around their premises constantly.
Miss Crown, couldn't we maybe have 2 pairs of binoculars?
Scares them a little.
Yeah, what if we squabble over one who gets to use the set you just gave us and accidentally let Bigfoot get away?
Oh well, that's easy.
I'd have you both killed.
You can't have him, bro.
Bro.
Marvelous. Billy, go get some fresh batteries for your megaphone from upstairs.
So you're saying...
Yes, you can have the megaphone back on the condition that you don't use it in here again. You need to release that zestful, pent-up energy of yours during one of our meetings. Don't just scream to the pillow or something.
Can it be one of the novelty throw pillows you have in your lounge that just look like your face?
Why would you want to? Fine, fine. It's a compromise, I guess, sure.
Wait, why can't he retrieve the eggs instead? He'll be only take him a little minute to find the batteries.
Are you serious asking why I'm not entrusting Billy to retrieve a set of items that are specifically renowned for being incredibly fragile? An item that is also consistently used for obnoxious pranks by youthful delinquents such as himself. I guarantee you, if you let him lay a finger on a single one of those eggs, we'll have to scrub the front town hall for a solid week to dispel the smell of rotten egg yolk.
Yeah, it's true. I would totally trade you guys to vandalize your clubhouse. The little moment, I felt like it. Well, what about the hobo? He's not doing anything.
He's warming Bunny's seat. Very important.
Oh, come on! Seriously?
He's doing what I'm paying him for, which is more than I can say for you, Abel.
Mayor, can I have some more dog food, please? You get half in the beginning, half at the end, as agreed.
Oh, yes, man. Also, Abel, you're the only one of us here the key to the fun fair. You have to page your ticket booth employee and let him know someone else was coming on your behalf. Did we send anyone else?
Fat chance that working. The guy's a moron! He'd somehow screw up opening the gate for us if we trusted him with the responsibility. Probably set the whole booth on fire or something. Whatever I'm paying him, it's far too much.
Hang on, are you even paying him minimum wage?
I stand by my statement.
Look, how about this? If you go now, I promise you won't have to go back out again for the rest of the night. Which suits me since you have no useful attributes aside from owning numerous roller coasters, so it's not like you're good for anything else.
Alright, alright! You didn't have to be so scathing about it.
Next time, do as you're told the first time I ask, and I'll give you a wrapped peppermint instead of a harsh reality check. Now get going. I believe we're all ready to initiate stage 2.
Wait, hold on, I have a question.
Hear him out. A gaslight god. Alright, out with it then.
If we're all preoccupied with warming seats, tranquilizing Bigfoot, screaming into pillows and whatnot, then what's stopping Vorpy from just walking right back into town?
Vorpy may be annoyingly persistent, yes, but they're also easily deterred by the most trivial obstacles.
Aha, the classic battle of foam brake versus the undrivable car.
Hush, you. Anyway, even if Vorpy was to somehow make it back into town...
Cat wink, I love her.
But whoever finds them would no doubt see the no stipple on Zeri's spine as Super Reporter encountered us. Although, something tells me our green friend won't be sighted again.
What, your brain?
Yes, but also no.
They're coming, Big Gregma.
You see, I play something quite interesting along the outskirts of town. Something akin to, say, a scarecrow. Should the Stitch want to wander back into the perimeter of Dialtown of the year of begging scraps for elsewhere, it'll stumble across my surprise, and likely won't stop running till it reaches the next county. Or more likely, collapse face down the waterlogged ditch and gets mistaken for Green Roadkill the next morning.
Oh, come on, it couldn't be that repugnant. That fucker eats gravel from the size of train tracks. You underestimating Zer's depravity.
Oh, you don't understand. My minutes by child. I had this thing engineered from pieces of the three most unnerving objects I could gather. All three entities shares a dark, potent energy, and as one being, we possess a truly rich force to be reckoned with. Granted, it's quite unlikely that they'll actually find it after not being seen for a whole year.
Oh God, what is that? What God seen Earth we just encountered? Hat from Big Bertha, knickknacks from Madame Mediocre, and entire sense of Greg. Big Gregma. No. No! No! Saying this is the worst thing to happen to anyone in history. Fuck! You missed. I don't miss. Oh. You were saying? Norm, How? Where do you live in the middle of a bumfuck nowhere? There's really only 3 things that you have to occupy yourself with. Shooting tin cans, hunting for your supper, and swatting flies, all the 3 of which majorly help you hone your aim. Especially the 3rd one. Good lord, the amount of critters that you get wandering and flying in your house. The largest of which was me! And the most annoyingly persistent. At least flies move away from you for a moment when you sweat at them. I'm a lovable creature. And you sloppy big Gregma, saving my life. Well, not quite, since you were in any actual danger, partner. You essentially just shot yourself over a weird-looking scarecrow. But had you not shot it, fallen lord, I've ran till I hit the next county. Or, you know, collapse in the ditch 2 miles up the road. You care not to shoot it for my sake. You do have a kind heart, Norm. I shot it because it was screaming right in my ear. I do have ear each side of my head, you know. Oh well, at least Big Grandma is fucking dead forever. Should I ask how, Incarnation, you know what this appalling abomination name was? Oh, I met these 3 consistent parts and distinct entities in 3 of the other 4 routes. What? Never mind. Anyway, I'm sure 80% of them may just slap it together with shit you found around town. Of course, all the creatures vile and depraved as Mayor Mingus could conceive as entities this obscene. Oh my god, woo face! Do you guys know that like canon, like approved from like the maker of the game? He said that there's actually only 1 sticky note. There's only 1 face. He only has 1 face actually, and like all of this is just us imagining it. All this sweet and molasses to see the cat get what she deserves. Yeah, I can't wait to see the look on her face when they return to town. Yeah, sure. Come on, we're spitting distance from the lake. With any luck, the printer probably is still loitering around.
Karen, it's me! It's Vorpy! Vorpy? It's been so long, What are you doing out here? Did your cat homing instincts follow me out here? Did you pick up my scent? If you did, then that's extraordinarily impressive, given that I haven't seen you in at least a year.
I ain't surprised at the slightest that young Zip's got the nose of a bloodhound. Actually, no, you see, all the cough nectar that I drank has really dulled my senses. I don't quite have the nose of a bloodhound, more of an elderly pup, perhaps. Say, Karen, what are you doing out here anyway? It's like dusk and junk.
Have you ever tried to paint the moon during the day?
I'm sure if I could, Norm, have you ever been to the moon? I've passed it, but I've never stepped foot on it. Didn't want to have to brawl with the feral folks up there. Wait, what? Are there aliens up there? Not quite aliens, nah. What? Do you think the first folks who went up there actually came back down? That's cute. People assume the landing was fake, but really, it was everything after.
But Neil Armstrong did come back to Earth, though.
You sure about that? Have you met him, huh?
Actually, I have. He saw my toy rocket ship at the Space Convention years ago.
That's not the same Neil who landed on the moon. Trust me on this one.
So wait, then who was?
You don't have the necessary clearance to know that, partner.
So, 4P, are you gonna introduce me to the eccentric dude to my left who visually clashes with himself, or...
Hey, now! Don't you dare cast a narrow-minded judgment about how I look.
Well, I'm an artist, Norm, so I know visual consistency when I see it. Or in your case, lack thereof. I don't do subtlety, but even for me, you've got a lot going on.
Alright, you two seems to be coexisting. Karen, Miss Surgeon Norm Allen. Norm, this here be Karen. Howdy, ma'am. He's essentially a cranky space cowboy, as you can see.
Yeah, I figured that much out on my own.
Norm face, I love him.
Is there much else to him?
He's got gorgeous eyes.
I saw one of them through a peephole before he pointed a gun at me. To my shock and horror, I'm beginning to realize that our relationship may have actually somehow been your most normal and healthy one.
Hey, me and Zim are in dating?
We kinda are. This is easier route.
I don't even know what species you are. You don't cross interspecies line when dating. Doesn't matter, Source dated Bigfoot. Bigfoot doesn't exist. Oh, I see, you're one of those people. What, a sane person?
Hey, to my dismay, I can't confirm Bigfoot's existence. We're actually well acquainted. B, I'm yet to hear a sane man wearing both a cowboy hat and a NASA suit.
I'm sure I'm sane enough to know that Bigfoot ain't...
Alright, now that introductions are out of the way.
I love Norm. I love him. I love him so much. I love him. I love him so much. I would give all my mortal possession and my soul to him. Just letting you guys know how precious he is to me. He is so dear to me. So close to my heart. He's very important.
Gallivanting around the woods with a sardonic space cowboy, Vorpy.
Oh, so funny story about that. It all started when I pissed off the wrong cat. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, I'll just fill her in. It'll be much quicker and much less confusing for everyone involved. Several minutes of actually coherent explanation later. So that's the gist of this, I suppose. Yeah, I get all that.
Yeah, I believe so. But wait, how did they manage to cram them into a regular-sized cat carrier?
With great difficulty, I'd imagine.
Right, thanks for clarifying. That was the only question I had. So, what are you two looking for me? Taxi fare? An alibi?
Oh, a way to get smuggled back into Dialtown is just dandy, man. If you were to know such a way, that is.
There may be security wandering around the perimeter of town watching for my inevitable return.
So we'll just need to get smuggled into town inside something inconspicuous.
I could take you back in a handbag. Granted, I don't normally carry one of those around with me, so it might look a tad suspicious. Oh, so the handbag might have been large enough to fit both of you inside, which almost certainly looks suspicious.
Oh lord. Just cram the two of us in a pair of suitcase and call it a day.
Do you seriously think I'm gonna wheel you both in the way to town? Asking me to just lock one of you back in town would just be a ridiculous request, let alone both of you. Come on, Caramel. Referring to me as Caramel while simultaneously trying to gain my favor from me is quite foolish strategy, you know? Also, what if those hypothetical guards were to stop me? What would I even say and contain within my two massive pulsating grunting suitcases if questioned?
Just say they have miscellaneous cargo in them, works every time. Your ideas sting, for the record.
Don't be rude to Vorpy.
Oh, come on, you're hardly walking me in the sunshine yourself.
Vorpy and I go way back. I'm not the one giving a total stranger a rude introduction.
In fairness, you were vocally repulsed by me when we met.
I feel that was earned though.
Alright, that genius. Think of another plan.
We could dig a tunnel underground right into Dialtown.
Fantastic plan! You definitely wouldn't just die underground after a cave-in.
Agree to disagree, Norm. While Vorpy can almost certainly navigate underground at a speed comparable to your average mole, unlike the mole, Vorpy would almost definitely swallow all of the soul as he cleared. So it would definitely die underground, groaning and clutching his soil-filled belly. No, Karen, he wasn't speaking genuinely. None was being sarcastic. Norm, I have to say, I find you to be an incredibly unlikable individual.
Oh, why? So many comment is undesirable, but you find hanging around this green vermin to be just preachy.
Vorpy was the first person to ever make me see my own value, I'll have you know.
Oh, like this moron!
I'm right here, you know. This moron convinced me to spread my wings and show my art to the world. Vorpy taught me that ultimately you have to take responsibility for your own happiness, because nobody else will.
Huh. That's obvious. Well,
do you? To me, you're just a cantankerous old coot happy to stew in your own bitterness.
hey, for your information, I'm not that old.
Aren't you legally like 100?
You're like a dinosaur. No, I'm sure I'm legally dead by now. That ain't the same as being 100, you know?
Well, most people born 100 years ago are legally dead now, statistically, so the two are mutually exclusive.
Just a point, Norm. I hate freeway conversations.
Wait. Okay, I know a way to smuggle you two into Dialtown.
You do?
You remember Oliver Swift by any chance? Work at the old cinema, co-runs a horror attraction now, you start a movie he directed, he says stuff like gnarly and groovy a lot.
And the name rings a bell, I guess.
He wears a fez.
Oliver! The Olive Man, yes!
There's been a lot of back and forth about me doing some commission works for him, you know, for his attraction. He wants something as surreal and haunting, and he thinks I have the shots for what he has in mind. He receives crates full of props on a weekly basis, so it wouldn't garner any suspicion we were to receive another tonight, with both of you inside. If I were to send you both to his attraction and pay for a courier to pick the crate up, you two reach Uptown Dialtown in just under 2 hours. Karen, you're a genius. I can't thank you enough. If there's anything I can do to return the favor. I liked it when you called me a genius.
I love her so much. She's so sweet, baby. Genius. Genius. You're a genius.
Thank you.
Alrighty then. It appears we've got a game plan.
Actually, for your affair, Norm, I'll need something from you first.
Oh, so you're the stingy type, huh? Alright, my mod didn't raise me to expect something for nothing, so how much do you want?
Oh no, I wasn't referring to financial compensation. Apologize to Vorpy.
Karen, my baby, I love you! Next time, we gotta play her out, by the way. She is such a sweet... She's so sweet. I love her a lot.
No apology, no trip.
Apologize? For what?
You called him a moron. Only I and certain Supreme Court justices have the authority to do that.
I love you. Hey, I agreed to accompany them on an arm backed up, but I said nothing about providing pleasant conversation.
Vorpy, do you really want someone like this accompanying you on your journey?
He's a grouch, sure, but he's a grouch with a gun, the cowboy says.
And you want that? What if you shoot somebody? What if someone shoots at me, Karen? You don't think they'd... No. I'm sure they just squeeze you into another cat carrier.
Yeah, as if. Do you know the definition of insanity is, Missy?
Yeah, it's calling me Missy expecting to wake up uncastrated.
Look at his face, I love him. I love them both. I'll marry them both. Is it spending hours cramming me into a cat carrier?
Both of those definitions work, sure. Now you apologize.
No.
Say you're sorry.
You really think that's wise? Trying to issue a command to an armed man? I could destroy you and you know it. Girl boss, girl boss, girl boss, girl boss. I'm so gay. I love Karen so much. Just look at her go. Vorpaely, I'm sorry. Karen feels like I've hurt your feelings. You! Alright. I'm sorry that I call you a moron, Vorpaely. I shouldn't have said it out loud, just in my head. This looks like a fucking... This is like having kids apologize to each other after they fight in a playground.
Thank you. And yes, that is the standard procedure for dealing with Vorpaely's tomfoolery. I'm a lovable scamp. I've got a separate crate to shove you both into. Just gotta call Oliver so he knows to expect you both. But wait. I have a typewriter head, you have a printer head, and Norm has a flesh head. None of us has a working phone head. To call Oliver, we'll have to hack into Dialtown phone lines and... I mean, I could just call him on my cell phone. You do that? You know every single person in this civilized society has one of these, right?
Well, I don't.
Norm, you live in a shack and eat possum meat.
I don't eat. Fuck.
In fairness, possum is succulent and gamey. Truly a working man's delicacy. I've seen you eat possum with tire marks on them, Vorpaely. See. Alright, well, just get you two loaded in a crate before I change my mind.
I love you so much. Alright, can someone record this part? Okay. Karen, my ink-churning maiden. How can I ever make it up to you?
Never refer me as ink-churning maiden would be a wonder start.
I love her. Karen. You seeing this, bro?
Yeah, bro, imagine wearing both cowboy hat and NASA suit at once.
Talk about water malfunction, am I right? Yeah, and he's with Vorpaely. Oh yeah, that too. We should probably let the mayor know about this. Do we have to? What if she yells at us? If those two boats find a way back into town, she'll just yell at us, bro. Besides, if we manage to capture them, she might well reward us. Handsomely. A handsome reward for my handsome bro. Bro. Yeah, I think you should just let place the list clashing outfit for the Yeehaw space dude if we manage to capture them. Aw, they're actually they're cute, they're considerate, I love them. Aw, hell yeah, bro. Let's ask, and if she says yes, we'll actually try this time. They're what? What happened to Big Grandma? How on earth did they make it past my stationary in a matter of obstacle? Well, from what we can deduce, the Yeehaw moon man filled with bullet holes and it just got exploded. Yeah, that'll happen, alright? You know, as a seed warmer, you don't have to speak. Cool. I won't speak unless I have something funny or epic to say then. Okay, allow me to be more specific. As a seed warmer, you mustn't speak. Alright, now, who could be smuggling a green friend back into town after a year of not being sighted? I know they couldn't have hired any contact with any of our residents with all phone in the city being fucked and all phone lines being tapped. In town's over some kind of favor. Well, the numbskull had to play peekaboo for a start. Oh, please, Randy. He's not threatening us at all. Randy quite literally peeked at birth. Anyone else? You are so mean to Randy. Bigfoot might owe Vorpy money.
Right, the very same Bigfoot is presently confined inside of a cage while being examined by a Theodore.
What about God? I've seen those two chatting before.
Well, God's here warming up a seat, so it's unlikely he's planning to help Vorpy.
It's true, I was there.
It's obviously the fast dude over the horror hozos bozos.
Alright, the green one appeared in like the god-awful film that the cinema premiered right before its closure.
Of course. A cinematic travesty kept me up for a solid week. Easily the worst experience I had last year.
Hey, wait a second. Didn't your dad die last year?
I really didn't care for that movie, Billy.
At least you got to watch it. It's 18s only. Bozos wouldn't have let me loiter in the lobby during the premiere.
Right, because you would have done something as asinine during the showing, like stuffing a bunch of firecrackers in the bathroom urinals.
Yeah, but they didn't know that.
Yes, they did! Which is precisely why they made you leave! Look, I can't. You two. Stabby, shooty. Go retrieve the green one from the spook house at once. And remember clubs and alcohol before you drag them here. Not after. I'll save you plenty of scratch marks and restore to the LDR, I can assure you.
Bad idea, Mingus.
That's Mayor Mingus, you runt.
Yeah, I like the sound, and it was ridiculous. Assert your dominance.
That one, like Little Billy's particularly distinguished sounding title. Actually, now that I think to ask, why do we bother prefixing your name with Little Billy when you're the only Billy here?
Is it easy to tell me apart from Colossal Billy?
From what now?
Trust me, Mingus, he's got coming. And when he does, you'll all be sorry. If it's a dimension invading demonic entity, he'll have to sign the usual immigration forms, just like everyone else that comes into this dimension, you know?
You know how powerful this being is? You should be very, very afraid.
Right, but he still has to fill out the forms like everyone else. No exceptions.
Come on, man, it's only a few pages.
If he needs a Nebula scale pen, I may be able to dig one up for him.
Billy spits on your forms. Soon you will know what it means to truly weep.
Oh yeah, he sounds like one nasty customer. So why are we hunting poor Vorpy and not this fella?
And provoke it? Are you nuts? No more ideas from you. You're being paid for your toasted keystone, not your toasted brain.
So, are we ready to go, ma'am?
I wouldn't if I were you. They're inside a building and might have the place booby-trapped.
Do you really want to risk them getting the drop on you? Oh, please. Like they're smart enough to set a trap. The old fellow green breakfast for crying out loud. I don't know. I'd listen to the stumped one. His entire shtick is hiding behind corners and needles hurting people just before they can react. This sort of thing sounds like it'd be right up his alley.
What was that? Was that even to be a pun? That doesn't work. Nobody said nobody so much as mentioned an alley.
I say we're just walking in and play it by ear. What's the worst that could happen?
Hey boy, didn't become the mayor of downtown by half-rigging our elections. No half measures. You two loiter around menacingly in the alley outside. Really, God? Reaching out into the future for junk materials and unimaginably cheap. You tell us that you aren't witty enough to quip about what we're currently discussing.
If you had said alley in the present and not in the future, I wouldn't have needed to do that at all.
Well, I was about to say it in the present.
Yeah, but how do we know that?
What do you think future even is?
So get over the music from Mingus. Minux.
You two venture forth to the aforementioned alley at once. Lest I take my feline rage out on you two decidedly less divine beings. I love her.
Damn, I love this game. My favorite game. Let me drink water real quick. Okay. Whoa, easy. Watch your back, partner. If it tears, you won't live to remember what's underneath. Whoa, Karen wasn't kidding. An honest to phone God cost me yeehaw, man. An honest to phone God cost me yeehaw, man. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't you have a phone head when we meet? I usually never did typewriters. Oliver! I usually never did typewriters. It's okay, unclear, continue on as normal. Yo, Vorpaely, where do you even find this dude? The woods. Hey, Mr. Spaceman, can I, like, touch your head and junk? Ah, the old fellaroo. The old what now? What? I need I remind you that I'm arm, partner? Hey, man, no beef. I, didn't mean anything weird by that. I just think your style's bodacious is all. Hold up, my dogs are calling. Ow, dog, go! I'm gonna fall because of you. Pardon me, partner? Your Astro Gunslinger stick, it's real groovy. Immensely gnarly. Is this some kind of bit? Why is he talking like that? Like what? Who in tarnation still say gnarly? He does, obviously, it's groovy. Truly radical, yes. Figures. Of course, I could have been lucky enough to completely bypass the late 60s. It figures that the decade find out I had still my eardrums with its horrendous slang, even with me warping straight past the end of that horrendous decade. I cannot do the accent! How am I supposed to read that? So, like, Karen gave me a basic rundown of what ended up going down between you and a mayor. Granted, she didn't explain herself all that well on account of text having character limits and some parts were super unclear. What on earth is a Big Gregma anyhow? Oh, that, yeah, we have Big Bertha on the outskirts of town. Coward. What the fuck do you mean coward? I cannot be British! You, gremlin! Ah, no kidding, how's the old girl doing? As gnarly as can be, I'd hope. She's currently in several pieces, all of which are riddled with bullet holes. I'm sorry, Oliver, but she's gone. What? Jeez. Maybe Mingus combined her with pieces of Craig and Madame Mediocre. I could teach her the accent. You really? It had an evil energy, so Norm had to shoot it. Poppy! I let you in! I didn't... Poppy! No, okay? Stop biting. I'm streaming. Not with that attitude, you can't. I can't read it! Leave me alone! The Englification starts with little steps. What is the little steps that I need to take? You didn't tell me anything, dude. You... I can't believe she's gone. Aw, shucks. I apologize for shooting your projector in pieces. You know, I had to. Orpy was shrieking right into my ear. It's probably for the best if she was suffering. She's free now. Man. This sure blows. Alright. The text also left some overall context unclear. Did you really devour a poison full English breakfast, croquette and rice from your tomb cat carrier like some kind of grim messiah? No, they didn't. Yes, I did. I rose from the ashes like a goddamn phoenix. Oh, please. You clearly didn't die during the whole deal. Wait, hang on. Were you green before you ate the breakfast? Yeah, I've always been green and easy, man. Then you definitely didn't die and start decomposing. You're just being dramatic. You're no grim messiah, partner. I don't know, Norm. I'd argue differently. Vorpy did wonders for me. In fact, there's a whole reason me and Mr. Dickens still have this place at all. Wait, does he help you too? Just like the printer lady. You betcha. Vorpy's the gnarliest goblin I've ever met. Oh, like you've met other goblins. You don't know Oliver, Norm. Take his word for it. If anyone find it and then crash a goblin rape, it's Oliver. Yeah, no. Before this joint became Dialtown's biggest and only horror attraction, this place was a little ghost town. The rest come naturally. I don't know where to start. Stop telling me that. I can't. What the fuck do you want me to do? And I have Vorpy to thanks for what's become. This saved Mr. Dickens' dream, and there's nothing groovier than that. Huh. No kidding. Start what? What do I say? On a sec, what in tarnation do you mean by little ghost town? Our attractions are immensely haunted. Ridiculously so. Sure it is. I work at NASA partner, so I ain't the superstitious type. Now I'm out of science, so I ain't foolish enough to believe in ghosts, ghouls, phantoms, nor specters. I'm sure they... What about apparitions? I'm sure they don't believe in you either. What was that? Hey, man. You're a pretty groovy dude. I'm sure the ghosts here would adore you. Howdy, gamers. Lost yet? Dad, hi, welcome. Welcome. Oh, B is here too. Hi. It's okay. You know, I'm pretty sure one of them is Shake who died from cholera back in the frontier times. You two could totally grab him. I love this. Look at him. I am from frontier times, partner. I warp here from the 1960s. I mean, a ghost isn't real anyhow, so... Hey, chill, dude. I'm not asking you to believe in place infested with like clowns or anything. I don't take you for that much of a sucker. You know, Fuzzy, I've seen clowns with my very own eyes before. Up close. Looked deep into one's eyes where it honked its bulbous red nose at me. No, this America hat. I love it too. I saw hunger like any other that be his eyes. You're yanking my chains, you must be. You were telling me you saw a real live clown? Like up close and lived to tell a tale? As God is my witness. I was reared back for those multicolored fiends went the way of the dodo, remember? Are the old horror stories, the legends true? Did they really bite people? Of course they did. What sort of question is that? How do you sleep at night knowing you were that close to a wretch haunt man? Much more soundly now knowing there's at least 50 years between me and them. Wow. That was an awesome story, Mr. Allen. Surgeon Norm Allen, US Air Force. It's a fact most civilians don't know, but they pull astronauts from the Air Force. Guess they figured if you can fly a plane, you're halfway there flying a rocket. I was actually a recruit during the Korean War, which was the first war this great nation fought with our newly armed air force and a separate military branch, fun fact. Whoa. I can't imagine the groovy things you've seen, the crazy stuff I could learn from you. I could listen to you talk for hours, Sergeant Allen. Hell yeah, boys getting on! You know what? You're alright, kid. You seem more respectful than most old folks I've encountered from this here town since they warped. That's for damn sure. Oh, Dialtown really isn't such a bad place. I mean, you get a few wet blankets and prudes, sure. Tell me about it. The mayor's the worst of them. I tell ya, I wouldn't bat an eyelash if someone was here, no. Spade a cat. Or better yet, add an R to the first spray. Oh, spritz water from a water bottle. Groovy, yeah, Norm. That teacher from misbehaving, alright? I think rigging elections like selling citizens simply for being different might be a little more than just streamers just misbehaving. I mean, rigging elections and bigotry are both incredibly naughty. Okay, I guess I can't really argue with that. Your pal's right, her crimes are forgivable and simple slap on the wrist won't do, no sorry. By spray, I meant her brains. All over a wall, thanks to our good friend Mr. Bullet. What did I say? I don't like Mr. Bullet. Mr. Bullet isn't a fella about starting a tussle with, partner. Cause if you get in the way of what's coming to the fucking cat, you might just end up getting caught in the crossfire. Norm? Are you saying you... Oh wait, Mom? No. Okay. You're not. You couldn't be. Mayor Mingus dies tonight. Oh my god, the uwu face. Help me. My dawn, our kitty friend will have been neutered and neutralized. But you said you were coming with me to see the look face when I return. I'm ready to deceive you, so you'd agree to my offer. I never would have gotten hurt on my own, Vorpy. Unlike you, I ain't got friends in this here town, but it helps smuggle me in. And likewise, without me, you'd get yourself captured, maimed, and perhaps even more likely stuck in a giant mousetrap for you to reach a mayor. This is a win-win for the both of us. Yeah. I'll let you take care of your business, and then I'll take care of mine. And rub this whole thing up nice and clean. Sounds good?
No, that does not sound good. What the fuck, man? I've got to side with Vorpy here, Norm.
This isn't right. You know this isn't right. Like hell isn't right. You're gonna kill a cat. She exiled both me and Vorpy, just for looking different. I haven't seen what she looks like. She's a hypocrite at the highest caliber, and she's made me out to be a monster. I can't just let it slide.
Well, are you a monster, Norm?
Excuse me? If you had natural intuitions to ask questions that stupid, then I've sort of misjudged you, son.
Answer the question.
No. No, I am not a monster.
So, why are you trying so hard to prove her right, then?
Prove her right? Oh, Oliver, she's a pox on this here town. She's bleeding Dialtown dry. This town ain't never gonna change while it's pinned under that damn cat's paw. I have to confront her. And as far as I'm concerned, if you're not with us, you're against us.
I'm not saying that you should confront her, but... I don't know, I say you should just do it in the open. Be rational, one out of the two of you. Mayor Mingus may not be such a groovy person, sure, but she's wicked at churning out xenophobic propaganda. The odds are stacked against you both, even without you committing the heinous misdeeds in the name of frontier justice. She wants you to prove her right, Norm. I know you can prove her wrong.
So what? You want me to bargain with a tyrant?
You expect us to just join hands and sing...
I didn't read that. Not happening. There is no other way. There's always another way, Norm. There ain't! For my exile, the mayor said that unless I come back with an object head, I wouldn't be allowed back into the city. She ain't changing her mind. So are you telling me to agree with her? That's not what I'm saying. Look, take it from me. You shouldn't change any part of yourself just to be something other people expect you to be. That's as bad as not changing when you do need to change. You should change only if you need to and do it for you. You deserve to be happy, Norm. And even if you don't see it, believe it or not, you have all of the tools you need to live a happy life. You just need to think outside of the box. Vorpy taught me that. Right. I guess we'll just have to agree to disagree on all this, Fizzy. Disagree about murder? I said justice, but sure. Call it what you want, I suppose. I didn't come back here to make any new friends, so you didn't lost if you want to form your own point of view. Anyways, Vorpy, moving on to a more urgent and potentially less violent topic. We're back in town just like I planned. What's the next step of your massive eggs? Pardon me, partner? I'm sorry, but did you say eggs? Oh! Vorpy wants to check on Zera's gnarly offsprings, lest they hatch unsupervised. What in tarnation? Are you telling me that Vorpy lays eggs? Yeah, but not like daily, if that's what you mean. That'd be weird, you know? Well, that's not the weirdest thing I've heard today, I suppose. But it's mighty close, believe you me. We need to check on them. Do you think the mayor could have known about them, Oliver? Well, we did hold a town-wide premiere for an indie film which showed you squatting and moaning all over town. And during which the egg laying was shown in wicked, excruciating detail. Ah, hell. Aha, but she doesn't know where I laid them, right? That buys us time. Dude, there was a neon Ferris wheel in the background the entire time. Where else could the footage have taken place but the fun fair? That one tacky mattress shop with the Ferris wheel made of trash on the roof? Yeah, but if she tears down the mattress store apart looking for the eggs and doesn't find them, she'll know where they are by process of elimination. Fuck, this is bad. I need to go check on them. Oh, alright then, partner. Best of luck finding your eggs. What? You're coming with me, Yeehaw McGee? Calling me Yeehaw McGee makes me want to accompany you even less, you know. I'm here to put some lead in the Mayor Mingus. What the hell would I follow you in this ass in side quest? Out of the goodness of your heart? I have no heart. Why did I assume that work? I'll need to say something more compelling to convince him to follow me. You're talking aloud, you know? Not to self, he can. Still talking aloud. But egg. But no. Why would you even assume that work? Alright, you Stitchhead. Wait a moment, Yeehaw McGee, if I'm going, that means you have to as well. What in tarnation are you jabbering about now? Just because you're in Dialtown doesn't mean you can't get to meet Mayor Mingus. How well do you know the layout of the town? I figured it out right quick, I'm sure. I'm a born navigator. If I can navigate 14,000 feet in the air, and through space, I can find a town hall, I'm sure. Through what? Aimless wandering? Hard to sneak undetected to a destination you don't know the location of, isn't it? Face it, you need me more than I need you. Zip got you there, Nor. Damn it all, hell yeah. Fine. Quick detour and we're going straight to the mayor, you hear? I'll get my justice tonight, mark my words. Right, before we head out, I'm going outside to scout for undesirables. Stay here for the time being, I'll call you out when I know the coast is clear. Happy trails, Fizzy. Yeah, right. Bye. Egg. God, the redeem is perfect for this game. Help me.
Lord, I thought he'd never leave. Look, Vorpy, I wasn't gonna say this to you, but since we have a moment alone, I think you should ditch the cowboy. Wait, you mean Norm? No, one of the 17 other gnarly space cowboys is happy to be following you around.
See, now I'm really scared.
Look, Vorpy.
Hydrate, thank you.
Norm just told us he's gonna murder someone in cold blood.
I know, you know that this is wrong.
I don't want you to be an accessory to this.
So what, you're suggesting I abandon him?
Like I said, he won't make it out here on his own. He'll get captured.
Oh, and what a shame that would be.
Hell, I say you could even put a tip in for him. Maybe the mayor will even pardon you. You'd prevent a murder and get your old life back. You'd have it made, Vorpy. It's a win-win scenario. I don't know, something about this feels icky. Besides, how do I know she keep her end of the deal we make?
Posture check. God, I'm a chimp. You cannot.
My back. Actually, it doesn't matter.
Maybe just uses people like tools.
If she finds a use for you, she'll keep you around, and hell, maybe even on her payroll. But he is right about her, you know? Yeah, and she's clearly right about him. He's planning to murder another human being in cold blood. Okay, granted that is a little naughty.
I think it's more than just a little naughty, actually. Oh yeah, fuck it, it's quite naughty.
Look, we're all a little off-kilter in Dialtown. Gnarly for a side, she is a sentient person with actual feelings. Hard to believe as that may be. She made a dumb move banishing you, but yet, well, we both know that she's wrong about you. Maybe you can show her that. There's no reason not to turn him in. You'd step alive and possibly gain yours back. Look, it's your call at the end of the day. I just don't want you to reap the consequences of his actions. You don't get it. He's a nice guy deep down. I've seen that today. Maybe you can change his mind, turn him around. Well, he seems surprised how much I help you. Maybe I can make him hope again. That's optimistic, I guess. But do you really think he's really capable of change? Well, we were. Okay, I trust you, Vorpy.
Hello, Holland. Welcome.
Just be careful, alright? I still insist the way I see it. It's only a matter of time before he flips his lid and...
Come on, now, Vorpy. Coast clear, I reckon.
I guess we're split file again, then, eh? Just think about what I said, though, right? Okay, we'll do. See you later, dude. Mwah!
Please think further about murder not being very epic, please and thank you!
Sure, okay, maybe, perhaps not now. Okay, well, bye!
I love his theme song!
I love you, I love him, I love him, I love him. Just pointing at him right now. I love Space Cowboy. Look at him go.
He's currently always on my mind. I might be a little bit weak to cowboy characters. Just a tad bit. I love him. I love him so much.
Okay. Right, there you are. So you're long enough getting out of here.
Say, can I ask what the deal with the place was? Were you scared in there, Norm? I was not. Don't be afraid of your feelings, Norm. Oh, whoa. I don't have feelings. No! What I meant was the inside of that place looked like some sort of spook house, but I didn't find a sign that says cinema. What sense does that make? Oh, it used to be a cinema. Got converted a week after the last Valentine's Days. And yet the old sign's still up a year later? I guess they've just been busy. Uh-huh. Hey, before I forget. Look, I know you took physics side in there, but I won't get all sore over it. As it's and you and me. You need me and I need you. So why did I make that noise? Why did I giggle like that? Why did I laugh like that? No! No! We can discuss our feelings plenty once each of us have wrapped in our respective plans. Or better yet, I can just fuck right off back to my cabin in the woods and you can go back to do whatever it is that you normally do around these parts, I guess. Either way, I ain't planning to stick around town for long after I... something tells me that I won't be too welcome once I finish business here. Puppy, what are you eating? Where the fuck did you find this? You know what? Yeah, you can just bite it, I guess. I'm not giddy. I'm not giddy. I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy. I'm so normal about this. I'm so normal. I'm so normal about Space Cowboy. I'm so normal about him. Wilda, you're planning murder on Mayor in cold blood. Well, she ain't my mayor. I don't live in Dialtown. Not that I want to live in a town like this where people show no sympathy for the downtrodden. Even if I could. I love him so much. Help, Lord help me. I've spent so much money. Because my wrist currently hurt like hell, I cannot draw a lot. So I have to commission people. And I can't get him out of my brain. Help me! Even if I could. Yeah, I don't know, Norm. I think Oliver feels plenty of sympathy for you, man. He agrees with you about Mingus' nature, you know? It's not what you want to do. What I'm gonna do, you mean? I mean, you still have time to change your mind. Again with the sermon of the joys of negotiated with tyrants, huh? I thought it might work if we tried it a second time. Oh, brother. How good will it be after? So what? Do you think I'm gonna turn my back on years of mistreatment and scorn just because one person in town was nice to me? I was hoping that not happening, partner. Please! Now then. I think we better get moving for anything or anyone undesirable shows up. Relax. I know how this game works pretty well by now. Game? You're standing in the middle of where I'm looking right now. Right, because you're looking straight at me. And I'm following you where you're going with this. I mean, there's no space for a freeway dialogue scene. You know, cause you'd have to stand closer to the left or to the right of the screen. Oh, thank you! I actually have a sauna. I fucking made a sauna. I embrace my cringe. I embrace my cringe. Inner cringe. And I made a sauna so I can commission people drawing with it. I just embraced it, dude. You know, cause you have to stand... Okay. To make space for the other character talking to us, that is. Huh? As long as you don't move relative to where I'm looking, we're safe. Well, it has to be daftest. I cannot read that. The daftest. Most backwards. I'll work, just watch. See? What the fuck? Dalsona. Fuck! The screen can slide across backgrounds now? Alright, God invented a mechanic for Bigfoot's ramen route. What does any of the driver limit mean? Thank you, Dad. I'm so proud of myself. Well, 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 what do we have here? Hey, you said that I could say the line. Yeah, and you said you were able to walk fast enough for us to spring an ambush. Then right after, they already left the spook shack. We're lucky that loitered around for long enough like a total moron so it's shit creek without a paddle. We can both hear y'all, you know? Yeah, can we? I mean, you have fallen into a trap, just as we planned! By allowing you to show yourself first, we expertly... He's got a gun, you know? That's right, bozos! I'm holding a gun! And I have a knife in my hand in case he misses, which is, of course, incredibly unlikely. Miso McGee. Is this... Oh my god. Is this a bit or are you actually trying to intimidate us? Is it working? No. How about now? Also no. Shit, bro. The scary voice was all I had. Hang on, Vorpy. Who in tarnation these two rattlesnakes, and why do they look like they're about to maim themselves with their own weapons? Actually, they do look like that! This is, Sorry, I didn't forget, did you guys ever reveal your names? So are you just unnamed subway mugger and named gun-headed asshole? We're the infamous crime duo, Stabby and Shooty. Yeah, we're partners in crime, so that means you're out of time. Huh? I'm gonna be kind to them. They're trying their best, okay? I'm kind of proud of them for trying their best, so I'm just gonna, you know, I'll hold up. Why is my charger working? Okay. Alright, nice to meet you two properly, I guess. I'm sorry, Vorpy, but have you seen either of these clowns before? Why is my charger not working? I need to charge my phone! Why is my phone not charging? What's happening? Why is my phone not charging? It's 10%. I need to charge this shit. Hello? Hello? Alright. It seems like it won't charge. Nah. It's okay though. Oh sure, I mugged Zer's ex-boyfriend once? And then you lost your pants and got chased by Swan, right? Hang on, hang on. Which one of y'all is shooting? Which one of y'all is stabby? That's obvious, bozo. Yeah, any old schmuck could figure it out. Alright, except one of y'all is holding a gun but has a knife head, and the other of y'all has a gun head but the last holding a knife. Oh yeah, I have like the wireless charging too. Let me try. But this is like the new phone. I think it's the charger. Yeah, it's the charger not charging. What? I wonder why. Perhaps I could do this. What the fuck? What the hell? What? Alright, let me try charging my phone. Again. Okay, yeah, it's a fucking wire. Alright, charge only. So the naming convention could also go either way. Shit, Do either of y'all actually know? Of course we know our stinging names! Then which of y'all is which? I'm Stabby. Yeah, I'm certain on that. So you're certain that if you pull your ID out of your pocket and check the name on it, it'll 100% say Stabby and not Shooty? It's 50-50, bro. Pull out your ID. You think I've got ID? Little Billy buys booze for me. He's got real fake ID. It's true, I've seen it. It's very convincing. Shit! They can hear us. You're talking aloud, right as I've pointed out already. Shit! I say we just run. No, bro. We need the money. Think of Barbados, bro. Bro, think of Barbados. You're right, bro. There's... Again, we're Stabby and Shooty, the inseparable crime time duo, and you're out of... You know, I have never once seen you two together. Not once. Shit! Zib's got up the stair. Our whole story's falling apart. What do we do? Oh, for the love of... Alright, partners, let's cuss the horse crit. We're hustling us like a pool of starving ticks. Yeah, neither of us are bank clerks and we have no change for you. So like scram, we got shit to do. Hey now! Bank robberies and subway smugglings are our old gigs. Things are different now. Yeah, bozos. A new day is dawning in this era town. Things are different now. Say, what's with the accent? Are they actually from Brooklyn or is there just something wrong with that? One, the other, or both? Probably both. The only thing wrong with us is that we won't be able to count all the moolah we'll have once we haul you two back to the mayor. Say what now? Yeah, bozos. We're her elite enforcers. Elite, right? Finally on the other side of the law and the poverty line. There's a huge bounty on your heads and she handpicked us to bring you straight to her. Yeah, dead or alive. We prefer alive, because frankly, bodies are actually super heavy. Yeah, and we're sore from carrying huge bags from mulch from a weekend job. Man, crime just doesn't pay enough to cover the bills anymore. Shit, guys, congrats on your promotions! Hey, thanks! Thanks for the appreciation. Fishes like you make this whole worthwhile, you know. 4P! Don't encourage them! I can't help it, I'm just a kindly goblin. Yeah, just cause you guys are wanted criminals doesn't mean you gotta be rude. Nothing personal, Greenie, but yeah. We're gonna tie you both up and then call me your mingus to collect us up in her sports car. Yeah, we're good for a ride. Wait, she's collecting us? You said you were bringing us to her! Yeah, she doesn't actually trust us to guide you the way back through uptown. Yeah, she says you just skedaddle once our backs are turned and easily loses. Then what was the whole thing about her bodies being too heavy if y'all wouldn't even have to drag him back to town hall? Well, she may have dragged you both into the her trunk if you kick the bucket right now. Like I said, bodies are really heavy. Vorpy, I'm really starting to worry I'm gonna accidentally grievously harm these fellas. What's stopping us from just leaving this spot before the mayor arrives? That'd be us, bozo. I love these two. I love these two. Oh, good. Come on, Norm, let's go. Ah! I wouldn't make any quick moves there, we use. You see, I'm holding a gun, and my partners here are holding a knife, so well, you see, partners, I also happen to have a pistol of my own holstered. So, if it's a duel y'all want... Shit, he's got a real gun with, like, bullets and junk. I'm out. Gun beats knife. It's classic rock, paper, scissors rule. Well, I have a gun too, so by rock, paper, scissors rule, we draw. Oh! Actually, I've already drawn. Oh, I love you so much, Norm. 10 paces and we shoot. Norm, I wouldn't bother. His gun totally isn't loaded. Hey, shut up, you! Sure, Vorpy. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him to try and stick himself with an unloaded pistol, but that's quite a ballsy assumption to make. Norm, he tried this exact trick on me and my buddy Randy before. Call his bluff, man. He's just a human roach. Who are you calling human roach, huh? Huh? I mean the other one, but... See, I don't get what it is that you are. Are you brothers, cousins, lovers, just co-workers? To call each other bro, I just don't get your vibe. We're beyond your understanding, bozo. You're gay. Yeah, you should be afraid of the unknown, you little punk. Well, if anyone's in the danger of something, why would I fear it? Shit, Zirgaza's there. I mean, can it? Oh, you're so furious. Wouldn't you just shoot them then, huh? Teach them a lesson? Cause, Mayor Minga says she wants you to, capture it alive? Bullshit. You said moments ago that she wants us dead or alive. Shit, bro, I totally said that. I told ya, bro. The dead or alive is only worse if they assume you actually have a way to ice them. Ah, shit. We're totally screwed to the pooch on this one. This blows. Morphy, I'm really starting to worry that I'm gonna kill at least one of these two varmints. It's okay, remember, Norm? Human roaches. We can leave them be. Let them scut on the Mingus metaphorical fridge as the equally metaphorical bulb lights up. Let's just go on our merry way. We've spent plenty of time with these two clowns. Shit, bro, they're gonna walk away from us. That's the opposite of what we want. Shit, bro, shit. Rush in with your knife. This thing can barely cut butter, bro. What do you want me to do? Poke at this paper bag and hope the jab will hide on the other side? He'd shoot me for that. Without hesitation. Why don't you rush him with your knife head, huh? Hot guy? No way, bro. Are you kidding me? That guy's a freaking gun. I ain't doing that. So do you, bro. Except you don't load it, do you? Hey, your head's a gun too, bozos. And I don't see you loading your noggin with bullets. I told ya, I'm afraid to open it. If I open her up, I'll get dust in my head. I don't want a dusty barrels. Vorpy, I now fear I'm going to murder these two mutton heads with a mighty messy manner. Now, okay, we've really established your, lack of everything. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Can you guys rough yourself up a little to tell the mayor we really thought you was half if either of you happened to run into her? Not a chance. Come on, if you don't, she'll rough us up. And boy, do I never heard that pleasure. Come on, Vorpy. Those eggs of yours are gonna take a gander at himself. Well. Oh yeah, she's safe. Oh. What do you mean they escaped? I didn't even ask you to bring them to me. You just had to hold them there. The idea of doing the alley ambush was so you could stand with your backs in an alley entrance. So they couldn't hold div and dash. There was nothing we could have done, Mayor. The cowboy fellow had a gun. You have a gun. You both have guns. Yeah, and when we asked you for bullets. Hydrate. Thank you, favorite lie. I love voicing desperate Mingus. Me making the shoot decision not to give you two idiots bullets is the sole reason you both managed to make it back alive at all. See, this is why you should have sent yours truly, my ostentatious hatted ally. No. You see, I've got my trusty lever action. Far more reliable than the pea shooter, or equally as hazardous as a friend is carrying in his holster, dare I say. Why is it always hats with him?
Right, except I wanted this to be a discreet operation, Theodore.
I love the voice you give her. I love her so much, thank you.
Blowing a cryptic-sized hole in the spook house wall with a barrage of rifle pot shot is hardly inconspicuous.
You have sent me instead. I'd stump them with a mind-boggling riddle, to be alright.
Seed wormers don't speak.
To tell you the truth, Miss Crown, I don't know we're exactly cut out for this enforcing stuff.
You're right, you absolutely aren't. You're both fired. Get out.
Ah, shit, bro. There goes a paycheck. Their name tags swapped again. At first it was Shooty and Stabby. Now it's Stabby and Shooty. Well, if you need us.
I want.
Well, we'll be lying in the gutter and heading to the towns filled with our own.
Good. Do not let me catch either of you near here again.
Jeez, it's always exile with you, isn't it?
Incompetent goons, be damned. My plans will just have to adapt. Theodore, am I correct to believe that Bigfoot has been securely placed behind bars?
Correct, madame. He is safe and sound in captivity, ready to be studied extensively.
Yes, and who's monitoring the enclosure at the zoo at this current moment?
Did you by chance wish for me to ask my gift shop cashier to observe the...
Oh, for the love of God!
Go watch the ape man, Theodore, and stay there.
The last thing we need is containment breach within a containment breach.
Ah, but think of the research possibilities, Your Highness. Why, if I were to get the opportunity to observe Bigfoot in a controlled environment?
Yes, and then to think of my chance of a re-election. I remind you that I actually need to receive votes to get re-elected.
What if you lose the love of the great unwashed? Don't you always rig our elections anyway? Engage.
That's exactly my point, you half-pinned half-wit. If nobody votes for me and I still get into the office regardless, the dual masses will finally figure out that our ballot boxes merely poorly disguised swans. Then, the ballots get investigated by the commission and they discover that I hired you to create crude crayon forgeries for the shredded ballots. I'd have to pay a lot of plebs off to make catastrophe like that disappear.
Ah, you said catastrophe.
I have killed before, you know.
I love her sound.
Oh.
I love her.
Just go, Theodore, and make haste. Oh, and take those ghastly eggs with you, lest their mucus binds them to the table and they become permanently fiction here.
Superb! Onwards and upwards then. Farewell, my friends.
Wonderful. And with that, I've had the number of cretins left in the room.
To Abel next.
Oh, speaking of... Abel?
No, please, I have a family.
The meow. You left the sticky note that I gave you to the side of the green one's nest upon collecting their filthy shell offspring, yes?
Oh, yeah, I did, sure.
Excellent! And the rest of the plan set in motion then.
The sticky note makes up the rest of your entire scheme, huh? Must be one hell of a note.
Oh yes, I think they'll find the note compelling to say the least. After all, the note says that if the two didn't instantly surrender themselves to me, that they'll be dining on green omelets tonight.
Wait, hold on. That's one of them? Reality thingies again. Aha, a plot hole. Nasty fellers. Hear 'em out. What are you blabbering about now, you Disheveled mongrel. See, that makes no sense because you lack the supreme depravity needed to scrub down the immensely feared nuclear omelette. Besides, you just gave the eggs with your roar.
That isn't a plot hole, my deaf candid screen employee. I simply lied about planning to eat the whatever you call the rich dish in order to ensure that the green one complies with my order to surrender.
My god, that's devious.
Thank you.
That wasn't a compliment. You just made me use my own name in vain. I'll see you all. Take care. Thank you for coming by. You can just watch the ending in the bot. It's fine.
Now I can sit back, pour myself a nice goblet of milk, and...
Yeah, nah.
Excuse me?
Lamel, you forgot the plan for the cowboy. Decides not to bother accompany the green bows and the fun for itself.
Why would that be an issue? Let's simply reunite once the green ones find the note and the plan will continue as normal from that point.
Uh-huh. And which one of the two were you banking on reading the note? The green boss is illiterate.
Well, I'm sure ugly friends simply bring the note back to norm for him to read in that case, surely.
$10 says the greenish schmucks will just mistake the sticky note to be a slice of cheese and avoid it instantly.
No. Even Z wouldn't.
What color is the paper?
Oh, for the love of... It's surely ceaseless, isn't it? Hey, boy!
Nope, you swore that I wouldn't have to go back out.
Are you kidding me? Fine. Like the plan A then. Billy, just track them down, tie them up, and drag them back to me.
Okay then, just leave it to me, puss.
Do not!
You're actually in luck, cause tying people happens to be a talent of mine, you know?
Yes, I've seen your school report card. You're a scary child.
I'd honestly delete you from time of blocking your parents before they could conceive you, but if I weren't afraid that you soon would pop up somewhere else later in the timeline and jump scare me when I was expected. Let me drink.
You should be afraid of me, Mutt. I've got powerful friends, you know.
Yeah, I very much already am. Be less demonic, please, and thank you.
Alright, go now, you impertinent scamp. Wreak literal havoc. But remember this. If you fail, there will be consequences.
Cool beans.
Hey! You stop that! I was being intentional and menacing. That means I get the last word in. Have I made myself clear, Runs?
Okay, sure, whatever.
Good. Now, get going. And if you disappoint me, I'll make sure you won't soon forget it. So help me, God.
You just said God's name in vain while sitting in the same room as a dude.
Why did I just...
Nah, it's fine, kid. I use the mayor's name as a word for bitch, so it's only fair I extend her in the same courtesy.
Excuse me! I've eaten birds and live mice, you know, so don't assume that I won't have the emotional capacity to devour you whole as well.
Are you claiming that you're powerful enough to eat God?
Are you claiming that you're powerful enough to stop me?
No, nah, I was just asking you.
Oh, for the love of... We don't have time for this. Our scene shall now end, and shan't fade back in.
You stop fading the screen back every time I equip you, neural-thinking kitty killer joy.
Why did we even find you?
I love this group. Oh, it's been 3 hours. We're almost done, I think. I think we have a lot to go through still. Wanted. I hate that poster. Oh, Norm is it back there too. Handsome as always. You get to leave.
So the mayor's cat head.
For the last time, I have told you, I don't know why incarnation she wouldn't got that as an procedure done herself. Other than her grandpappy happening to have a cat that looks the exact same as she does now, the connection was lost on me.
So it just doesn't make sense, you know? What possibly normality plan could allow her to be in Dialtown without us?
She's Pike. I cannot read that. Bushy tail bandit partner. She's a nut job, plain and simple. Trying to understand someone like her, I'll just leave you with a sore noggin. What are we doing rambling around here anyhow? We want to avoid getting detected. Surely we want to avoid passing through places where we might get spotted by prying pedestrians, right? Oh, relax. Do you think we'll find anyone down here this time of the night? I mean, Rotary Christ, this place tends to be deserted enough before red hour hits. Do not explain me what red hour is. But you didn't even ask. Cause I don't wanna know. Alright. You know, I'm surprised this suspect's train even run this late at night. Oh, they're on 24/7. I also don't think this place has even a single human worker left at this point. That can't be right. Who's operating the trains then? Robots or ghosts? Maybe? That's ridiculous. Hey, I said or not and now. Both be ridiculous, alright? Okay, forget me apparently asking about subway specters and such, and more apt question might be, why not just walk to the front there and just stick to the back alleys and such? That way we'd avoid dealing with the wheel automatons or extra worldly vehicle visitors. Well, the fun fair on the outskirts of town, that's a long walk. That's the right sorry place to put your town's amusements, isn't it? Less expensive in the city, man. I live in a tent in the park for a reason, bucko. Lord, to build a functional amusement park in the city, your roller coaster probably have to go through the mayor's office. And who'd want to ride a coaster that ends up within scratching distance of... I'm sorry, but did you just say you live in a tent, not the... Shut up, this position's been established, move on. Why are you so rude to Norm? Alright, with any luck, one of these trains should stop for us soon enough. Shh. You hear that? Hear what? God, I hate the gremlin. It's getting closer. No, it couldn't be. Partner, I haven't an inkling of what you're... Oh my god. Oh god, oh fuck! Bill is back, bozos. Oh, incarnation, my arch nemesis. Hang on, I thought it was Fizz's arch nemesis. Oh yeah, actually, that sounds correct. Well, in that case, I think you're a fucking dick then. Vorpaely, do you really have to use such vulgar language around kids? So you think that's vulgar, huh? Okay, never mind, that was a whole lot of slurs. At least the words I happen to recognize were all slurs. Vorpaely, did you teach these words to children of Dialtown? What? You think I didn't even have these words, huh? You think again, you back bozo. Why you? Wait, hang on just a minute. What incarnation is a crungus anyhow? It's my pride and joy, bucko. The Emperor Slur. The word that will be uttered by the one and only colossal Billy to my the end of days. What is this? First, 2 weapon-headed goons, and now you? Don't tell me the mayor started some kind of villainous league to conspire against me and Vorpaely. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. She named it the Mingling. That's the best y'all could come up with. Hey, I didn't need the stupid thing. I'm just here for the perks, man. Okay, can we hurry this along, I guess, then? Yeah, this is the second encounter we'd have to deal with, and thus where it's already getting old. In fairness, the first one was 2-for-1 offer. Honestly, no exaggeration here. Those 2 fools aged me prematurely. I am aged, Norm. Okay, so here's how it's gonna go down, bozos. I'm gonna hog-tie you both with licorice and then drag you straight back to the mayor's office. Knowing me, you'll likely make a game out of it and try to drag yous over the broken glass and the pavement as I can. You're one of a frightening child, ain't you? Funny, the mayor trusts a literal child to drag us to her and not the other 2. Oh hell da. Unlike those two bozos, I'm cut for an actual crime. I'm shocked someone like you gets so well with someone like Mingus. Hey, we agree on what matters. Namely, the fact that you have to grip life at the balls and squeeze till they bleed, and you get your pocket money. Have you just been running amok the whole time that it's been just doing my shack? I can't believe you, Billy. How low you've sunken? Working for law and order, working for the man. Or more accurately, for an intolerant tabby. Working for law and order. Pal, the mayor's the biggest crook in this whole cesspiece of a town. Wait, are we meant to be in conflict about something? I agree with literally everything what the devil child just said. Oh, of course you can see it too. You have eyes, don't you? Just two God Almighty gave me. You got your eyes from God. Yikes, sucks to be you then. If I were you, I'd get a pair of those cheap bootleg eyes shambled together in a sweatshop by someone my age. Far better quality control. I still don't get why you're doing all this. What on earth do you want political leverage for? You have no agenda! You only want to see the world burn! Oh, but that's exactly what I have in my figurative eye on, my green friend. Complete and total immunity. I can skateboard whatever I want, burn whatever I want, maim whoever I so desire. What's a whom? Oh, you won't stand a chance once I have that cat in my pocket. Same goes with the green internal organs of yours, bozo. Honestly, I've been shot at by folks who were much less alarming than you, Runt. Hey, now, flattery won't get you out of this jam, Sheriff Suck-Up. Hang on, Norm, I have an idea. And what might that be? Shoot him. Shoot him now. Posture check. Thank you, Lai. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I offend you, huh, Norm? He's a kid, Vorpy. He's no child. He's a pin-sized demon. I've seen him down seagulls with his slingshot from 20 yards. He's absolute wretch, Norm. Shoot him now. But back at the cinema, you took Fezzi's side when I said I was gonna snake the mayor's. Right, the mayor's is a person. She's a cat-person hybrid and a monster. There's still some person in there. For the sake of argument, she's a person. And this kid ain't right. He isn't. He's inhuman. Vorpaelyzis, you know I can't. Oh, so you'll snack the mayor but spare little Billy. This little run's only a half-pin. He doesn't know any better. He knows exactly how much harm he does, Norm. He's despicable. You're talking like a loony partner. Nah, bros, you're right. In fairness, I'm pretty deplorable. Alright, kid. I'm gonna stay this as concise as I possibly can. If you don't leave us the hell alone, you're gonna find yourself with a belly full of lead. Are we clear? I wanna say if I lose a mark like a freaking McGeenie, you pistol-packing pops. Do you have any idea how high your bounties are, huh? For the first time ever, you two are wanted, Sticky. Why am I sticky because or Sticky Norm because his sticky nose fate? Sure. Besides, why would I give you two up? I know you don't have the balls to drop me, cowboy. You said so yourself. Perhaps not. Perhaps not. Though I could just hand on my pistol to my buddy Vorpy over here, you know. Is it true you're dead in a heartbeat? It's true, Minus fingers already clenching in anticipation. Well, shit. You know what? Fuck this. Unlike the mayor, I know not to bother with shit that's more trouble than it's worth. Yeah, I'll just go watching intensely gory videos to get my anger out. Nice, that's something non-serial killers in the making now. Yeah, fine. Just go. Can I still pew-pew? He is leaving peacefully. Let him go. As if you'd have the balls to shoot me anyway, Greenie. Nor my back of the pistol require it. Nah, let him return to his shitty leader and tell her it is failure. Failure? Hey, this is the only beginning for me, bozo. Once I
scrap the whole mercenary shtick. Let's just lobby the government to get my way, like a fast food giant or an oil company that drowns pelicans in crude oil. Why easier for me? Peace out, bozos. Man. That is one scary Ghost! Oh man. I love him. I thought you were a better shot than that. I never miss. Or just deterring the lad, like when I take potshots as raccoons that wander around my garbage can, or unwanted taxman. You don't shoot any and all taxmen that approach you? If you don't let him go back and tell his boss all about how he saw his britches when you shot at them, they'll just send another. Man, hasn't anyone ever thought that kid about hell? Does Dialtown not have any churches these days? Most churches in town are only religious for tax reasons. Like our local, it ain't a sin if you put your crumbs in the bin donut store. This place made me sick to my stomach. We do have one real church that I know of, but... Well, the word on the playground is that Billy has an eternal ban there. Eternal? You mean a lifetime ban, surely. No, it's eternal, applies to his corpse too. The priest terrified that Billy's arranged to get his casket booby-trapped when he dies. And like a sneaker cannon there, shoot him raw meat at the congregation. Oh yeah, no, is that a funeral buffet food to look like tiny toothpick chunks of himself? So I guess the priest and the banking and a little vermin suddenly seen the light then, eh? Oh boy, no, priest say that the kid's a lost cause, whatever that means. Jesus never called even one of the sinners he met a lost cause for the record. Right, but Jesus never met little Billy. Jesus was never forced to use the word swanacide once in his entire life. Did Judea even have swans back then? If a little Billy was around back then, nowhere would have a swan's left, no. Alright, you convinced me. I'll talk with an ominous dwarf. Say, how often do the trains tend to stop by this station? Next one should be stopping right now. Water. How in tarnation did you echolocation? Forget it. Let's just board the train and be done with it. Oh! What do you mean they got away? What part of that sentence didn't you get? I understood the sentence. How on earth did you let them get away? Oh, easy. The cop was holding a gun and I wasn't. You know, because someone decided not to give me. Don't you dare. We both know that with a gun you'd be an astronomically greater threat to my perfect society reforms than those two clowns they were. Water awesome. Yeah, I drank. You're right, I totally would be. Out of the way, they're on their way to the fun fair right now. So nothing has changed much aside from you somehow looking like even more of an incompetent hack than you did before. Billy, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I'm going to club you to death with a fucking hammer now. Right, except you can do that. I can. In fact, I'm currently probing the immediate vicinity for the nearest hammer. But I have information. Alright, you know the shtick, half-pin. Spill the beans or I'm going to show God what your beating heart looks like. I'm just curious to see if he really has one. I'm half expecting like a miniature limestone obelisk that says something akin to like I died for the bounds on it instead. So basically, the cowboys plan to fill you with bullet holes once they arrive at the fun fair and see that the hobgoblin bridge option is missing. Huh. Alright, now can I take out a loan to start an oil company? I want to kill pelicans with crude oil. Are you serious? You're asking me this right after you alert me to an assassination plot? So is that a yes? Yes, obviously I'm going to give you the loan.
Now, get out! Let the adults and God discuss this. Man, you went from having a crypt eating the trash to playing target practice with the sheriff that time for God. You should have just taken your leave from God's book and done nothing today. That was a winning strategy. You'd understand. I had to get rid of them. To recreate the pussy. This is fine. This is like that fucking picture just like sitting in a room full of like, you know, burning. This is fine. We know they're coming here, so I can just set out an ambush. No. A trap! Put a bucket above a door filled with scorpions, perhaps. And what if they break in through a window? There goes a scorpion bucket over the door plan. Then I'll just scorpion bucket trap every possible entry point in. Ma'am, with all due respect, I've seen the contents of your scorpion drawer. You've got enough scorpions to fill like 3 buckets tops. Oh, for the love of... Ask off radius. God, do you perchance have any suggestion of your own? Sure do. Send me. Well, that's enough from God for tonight. Really? I'm being serious and whatnot. Send me. I'll deal with those 2 scallywags. How on earth would you succeed when the small Dominic one had no chance? Well, I'm God for a start. All I have to do is turn bullets in every hogman gun into a gravy, and what do you know? Fred diffused. You can? You can do that? No clue. Maybe. I'm a little rusty, but I created a universe, didn't I? Hell, I'm sure I could drop them off in some kind of pocket dimension. I'd love to see those 2 figure out a way to get on one of those thespies without my help. So you can be somewhat useful to me aside from using that toasty keister of yours. Yeah, like, watch this. I am very powerful, except God in heart. What the fuck? Alright. I'll cut you a deal, trash hound. Imprison the fugitives and I'll pay you what I would have paid Stabby, Shooty, and the Scary Halfpin had they succeeded. What, money? Yes, obviously I mean money. A vast amount of it too. Oh, it's about you just throw an omelet on top of the rest of the dog food you promised me for a well done job and you call it a day. Hobo, I am the supreme ruler of Dialtown. I can grant you anything your houndish heart desires, no matter how opulent or decadent the request. Titles, lands, riches, untold power. It can all be yours. Nah, an omelet's good. I'm seeing my gears tomorrow, and that boy sure loves his omelets. You? Why not just ask for 2 omelets so you can each get one? Nah, we'll share. I love them so much. You'll be lucky if I don't season an omelet with reason at this point. I prefer if you didn't, if me and him are sharing. Mike is allergic to poison. Fine. Just go. Contain those 2 murdering foes, and the omelette you crave shall be yours. Okay, I need to be right back. I'm gonna take a small break. You guys too, okay? Right back. Alright, I think I made everyone already fall asleep with the stream, but hey, that's okay. I'm alright. Are y'all good? I hope y'all good. I hope y'all doing good. We're just gonna continue a little bit. Nice. I don't miss anything that I want to eat. I guess I could cook something too. No. Lie, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Like, we're almost at the climax, but like, you can just... Like, you can just have it in the background, just listen. Like, you won't see all of, like, the crazy shit. Like, the visuals, but like, you can just listen. You just came back, I'm staying, no food. Lie, go get food! This is a good stream. I'll have a sleep. Des, no, don't leave me alone! I'm glad you're awake, Lou. Right, here we are, the outskirts of town. Kinda peaceful out here. Reminds me of our old little homestead. Minus a glowing neon amusement in the background, I suppose. I told ya, not all Dialtown's such a rotten place. Alright, cause there ain't nobody around these parts save for us. My tent's pretty much the same. Wait, idea! Nope. I am not moving to your tent with you, partner. Aw, why not? You said that your tent's over in the park, right? Yeah, it is. Why? I don't think I could resist the urge to shoot every swan I see. Vicious bastards. Oh man, Randy's gonna love you. Who's Randy? He's a friend of mine and a former mortal nemesis to swan kind. Oh, and you're about to meet him. Look, Des, after the stream, you're gonna hang out with me. So, like, if you need to nap, go nap now because I'm gonna bother you out the stream, man. Oh shit, wait, I need to look at the chat. Why did I close it? Okay. Alright, green scoundrel, you're sure are well connected, ain't ya? And by the end of the night, you'll be well connected too. Not that I can't help it, I won't. I also don't care about your weird vendetta against innocent residents of Dialtown. Partner. If ordinary folks let bigotry reign supreme and just watch you get mistreated without lifting a finger, don't you think they're at least somewhat complicit in mistreatment? Malicious triumphs when good folks just look on. Alright, but Karen Oliver helped us out. Alright, those two must have assisted us, granted, and Randy's gonna help us too. You really think so? I know so. Come on, Randall's awaiting. So much for him awaiting us. He's not in there. Oh, he's asleep inside the booth. He sleeps in there. Not every good employee, is he? Sleeping on the job. Oh, you misunderstand. He's in on the job right now. He sleeps at work. Partner, I don't mean this in the mean sort of way, but I reckon if the human ancestor that sprouted legs and crawled up the ocean knew that the influence of resolving Randy's life being a thing, I honestly reckon he just crawled back into the ocean and got his legs off, just in case he changed his mind and wanted to evolving another go later on. Hi now, a year ago he slept in a dumpster. Huh. Well, that's progress, I suppose. Alright, we're gonna need to wake him up. No, that's easy. I know just how to wake him up. What? Just be careful, he's kinda skittish and in the slightest... Why? The worst! Sweetheart, Randy, I love you so much, my baby boy. Vorpy? And a cowboy. But Lord, I haven't seen you in a whole year. What are you doing? Hey, am I imagining things or did you get a new head? Yes, no, unclear. Hey, Randy, we need a favor. Hey, but first, meet Norm, Randall, Norm. Hey, say, what's with the paper bag over your head, friend? Wait, are you also trying to conceal your hideous face from the world? Didn't work for me. People said I could still smell my virginity for the bag. Please cease your gibbering and jabbering, partner. You're bumming me out. That's not why he's hiding his face. He's a normie, Randy. I told you not to call me a... Wait, really? I am in the flesh. Head? Huh. I didn't know that, that your type were allowed to be in here in Dialtown. Nah, I was exiled from town years ago, just like your green buddy was last spring. I don't know if I should be more afraid that you're a normie or a cowboy. I've had a few bad erotic experiences with a yeehaw man, you know? I don't know whether the gist is ever implying that you should be afraid of normies. Or question how you somehow managed to grow sexual distaste for cowboys, given how few of us are moseying on these cards. Oh wait, before you do decide whether or not you wish to just say something or interrogate me. Did I miss you what you said? Did you say Vorpaelyzis also? Except from Dialtown? Yeah, you see, Randy was sorry when with a tantalizing green breakfast. Oh, let's go smooth if I explain this all again. I love this image so much. It leaves my head rent-free. Huh. Frankly, I also would have eaten green breakfast a year ago before I managed to land a job that allowed me to actually buy my own food. Probably would have picked the syringes out of it first, though. Poppycock, the syringes, that flavor! Yeah, that flavor is plastic. So, on a more relevant note, what is that you two need from me? We need to enter the fun fair. Gotta check my exit, alright? Oh, that's no problem. Yeah, you two can go right in. Let me know when you need me to open the gate. You know we don't have any money, right? Well, Warpy doesn't. The bills in my wallet are phoneless. Well, it have phoneless prisoners on them, which I doubt your boss accept. It's all good. Vorpaelyzis never has money. Hello, CT fangirl, welcome! And yes, I love this game too. Vorpaelyzis never has money. Z eats gravel and live in 10 mere yards from the swaddling pond, so that's kind of given, you know. Z eat what? But I owe Vorpaelyzis my life, Norm. Z got me this job. Save me from living in a literal dumpster. If Z didn't push me to go to this job, whoa. I never would realize that I deserved better. I'd probably be incredibly dead by now, in all honesty, lying face down in the pond, being pecked by a ravenous waterfowl. Oh, while a hotline customer is still on the line asking me if I'm feeling randy tonight. Alright, I only got some of that, but it all sounded immensely hellish. You have my sympathy, partner. Thanks, but I don't need that anymore. Thanks to Vorpaelyzis, I've had time to heal. Heal, wait. Randy, your bandages, they're gone! Since I don't have to wrangle hostile feather shredder dinos every day, my hands have time to heal too, I guess. You don't know how much of a difference you've made my life, Vorpaelyzis. I never would have stopped feeling sorry for myself or realized that my happiness is in my own hands without you. Jeez, is there anyone in Dialtown you haven't helped, partner? This is starting to get borderline ridiculous. Hey, it's no coincidence, Norm. They even gave me a new head for my bandage. Normally, I presume that you say two was the wrong way around, but I have seen weirder things today. Oh yeah, no, I was always messing up my greetings and here's a fun fact. The first thing that I ever said to Vorpaelyzis was an immediate fucked up. Set the bar at the appropriately low level the moment I began talking. I love Dandy Randy. And still Vorpaelyzis gifted me a new bandage. Made me feel like a sweetheart. I love him! Every day I try to live life decisively to live up to the bandage expectations. She said I gotta fake it till you make it, after all. What I'm saying is, Vorpaelyzis doesn't give up on people. I'm beginning to understand that now, yeah.
He's right about himself, you know. It's safe to hope again, Norm, I promise.
Alright, have the mushy stuff.
I love him!
I suppose you've given me a lot to think about. Come on, let's just go and attend to those eggs of his, yeah?
Hi, since the start of days, baby.
I'm not a baby. I
gotta grab the screenshot. Well, alright.
just can't believe how many lives you affected for the better is all.
Go right on inside, friends. Get something when you're ready to go.
Will do. It was a pleasure meeting you, Randy. Thanks for the friendly wisdom, friend. Happy trails.
Hey, it's no problem. I hope you two find what you're looking for. Everyone is a certified sweetheart in my heart. Fuck, where are the eggs? They're exactly what I'm looking for.
Besides me disturbed. Hang on just a moment, is that a sticky note?
Let me see here. What in tart? Why did you just do that? Free slice of cheese, of course I ate it.
There was writing on it, partner. Context. Now we'll never get to know what it said.
They wanted to read the words and then maybe they shouldn't have written what they had to say on a slice of cheese.
Yeah, I goddamn ingrate. Wait, hold it for a jiffy. What do you assume I have on my face crawled on?
Cass! Hello! Welcome! I'm playing Dialtown. Finishing the game. Again, by the way, because yes, I love this game. It could be cheese in fairness. Which allures me, but you're also armed with a real gun. So I was just planning a way that you blink so I could lick it and find out.
For just fleshy typewriter with a green pumpkin hanging out of it, I swear to God.
Hey, nice try, but pumpkins aren't green, and well, granted, the rotten ones are. How are you doing? I hope you've been well. Besides, what kind of clown made the protagonist of a game of theirs orange?
What?
Hey, Apollos. What's the haps? Oh, speak of the devil, or rather, speak of the god. That's good to know. We didn't talk in so long. I rarely stream these days. How are you? I'm doing alright. My voice is very sore from like streaming for the past 3 and almost 40 minutes. Hour. So, yeah, but other than that, I'm doing good. Except for my wrist. They're really bad shape. Norm, meet God, Norm. Howdy, partner. Mighty fine day, isn't it? Learn how to talk like cowboy from Mikey.
Are you serious? You want me to believe that this fella is God?
I'm a God-fearing Christian, you know. Do you honestly think I'm Gilbert enough to... Hydrate, thank you. I don't need to be afraid of me, man. I'm as chill as they come. Oh, wait. Ah, shit, I misspoke. You actually should be very much afraid of me.
Sorry, my bad. I'm not used to being active threat.
What's up, God? Why is you feeling all aggressive today?
Alright, yeah. Yeah, the mayor's looking over to you too.
Really? The mayor hired you to come retrieve us?
Yeah, and boy, she must have a special kind of desperate to have turned to me of all people.
Why are you doing this, God man? Surely you've got other stuff to do with your time. You're better than this.
And I'm really not.
Shit, you've got me there.
Lord, it's like watching a preschooler negotiate with a particularly crafty stray dog.
You know, God, I never pegged you as the mercenary type, in all honesty. Really, it seems like too much effort for you.
Well, yeah, normally it would be, sure.
But would you believe it, she offered me an entire omelette in exchange for bringing you two fellas to her.
Norm wore me.
I'm seeing Mikey tomorrow. I want to look like a big shot for the boy.
Make sure it's all have omelets, right? Vorpy, I'm having those murderous thoughts of my head again. Thanks for the heads up, Norman. Oh, by the way, hey God, have you seen my eggs? Oh yeah, sure. Oh, sweet. What's the haps then, my man? Ingus told me to ask you where you think she's got the eggs for my omelet from. The fridge, I would think. Oh, right. Yeah, that's exactly where I would assume she would dug around for him too. Right. Yeah, no. She says she's gonna cook your unhatched babies. No, that's like 5 omelets worth of egg, though. What's she's gonna do with the other 4? She says she's gonna slap the rest of them into a big old pot and make herself a massive po' boy's gumbo. That's really lame. I hate it when mayors divorce my younglings. Yeah, it's a real bummer, alright. God and his husband, Mikey. Yes. Alright, let's get this over with. I'm gonna be quickly tie you two up and then can take you back to... Hang on just a moment. You're not to be thinking you're just gonna let your hog tie me like I'm some kind of hog. Oh, come on, friend. I won't be that bad. Some people have to pay miles to do this to them, and you're getting hooked up for free. Miles? Yeah, that's plural for MILF. That ain't right. Yeah. What's the plural of wolf then? Wolves, but it's an acronym. You can't just. Jesus, I am talking to Mikey. Strong draw, even stronger in instances of the plural of MILF isn't in fact MILFs. Man, you guys are cool. Sorry I'm doing this. Oh, well, let's get you two all tied up. Yeah, no, let's go tie you up, it's fine. Nah, it ain't fine. I wanna shoot the mayor for she divorced your young, damn it. But Norm shooting me is like violent. Is it right in fairness? That's the entire point! See, while I don't personally care as to whether Priscilla Puss Puss lives or dies after I get that omelet, the mayor gave me a explicit order not to let you shoot her in the face, and I really want that omelet. Norm has Hank from Kings of the Hill vibes. I just love Norm for whatever he is. He's just him, you know? And I love him for that. I love him a lot. God, this blows. It really does, yeah. You suck. Okay, scratch that. I'm sorry. That was mean. That was more than justified. Hey, we're the good guys. We don't have to be rude. Not be as rude as I like to folks that are trying to kidnap us. Oh, kidnapping is also pretty rude, granted. I'm just saying we're better than this. Aw, come on, friendos. Can you just be happy for me? I'm getting a free omelet. Yeah, made from Vorpaelyzis unhatched kin. Okay, when you phrase it like that, it do sound like a bit of a dick. Give me one reason why I shouldn't shoot at you now. Well, if you shoot me right now, you'll never get to know what I was gonna ask you. Alrighty then. Answer your questions then. For my last shred of patient tears away like a wet tissue paper. Hey bro, can you spare a dime? I'm sorry, Vorpy, I just gotta! Norm, don't shoot, God, he's a bro! He's trying to sell us down the river for an omelet, partner. He doesn't know any better, Norm. Yeah, I'm just a little old creature. Let me drink. I know, not what I do and all that humbug. A second ago you were telling me that we're your god. The god! I'm also god, yeah. Now again, come on man, can you spare a dime? You love me so much. For your information, I don't give panhandlers. Not the charitable type, I take it, eh, Vorpy? He has his redeeming qualities, allegedly. I'm trying to help you out, you know. Your pa's got quite a temper, Vorpy. I'd rather have a temper than the world's grifter partner. The real god never begged for his children. You ever to go to church? Of course. I went there every Sunday for Gut Exile, as a matter of fact. None of us gotta kill Gut tonight. Classic American. Classic. The cheers hands around donation basket every week, pal. Courtesy of the big G himself. Not a cent of which actually ends up in my greasy paws, by the way. So, yet again, I insist. Surely you can spare but a single dime, my lord. Well, if you're all-powerful, that means you can conjure matter from thin air, so why not just create some change for your own, huh? I bet for honest hard-working folks like me. I'm rusty. The last time I created a universe, it instantly exploded. He's right, you know. People are still talking about the Big Bang, like, trillions of seconds later. Oopsie, my parents are home. Give me a second. Alright, actually, should we, like, finish this whole thing another day? I could do that. I could, like, do it tomorrow, actually. I've been going for, like, a few hours now. Should probably rest. I thought it lasted, like, shorter than this. Wait, let me save another time, just to be sure. Alright, now that the shtick is gone. Well, that's a lot of people I didn't expect to be. Let's see, folks. I'll probably stream tomorrow around same time. You guys can, like, follow me on Twitter. I'll probably post my art there and, like, you know, tweet whenever I, like, go live, perhaps. Yeah, I should probably take a rest. My voice is dead. Wrap up stream, get rest. Aw. Alright, let's see who we should raid. We can choose someone, right? Wait. Who do we go to raid? Alright. You know what? Who do we raid? Who do we raid? What game do we raid? No one is playing Dialtown. For a stream when they can catch one. Aw, thanks, Dad. That means a lot. Oh man, 2 is not streaming. You know what? We can rate like. Okay, we can. Oh man, there's no art stream. I would have just rate someone who's streaming art actually, but there's none currently. Oh what? Okay, let's search for art. Because I doubt anyone is playing Dialtown. Ciao, y'all. Ciao, ciao. I want robot. Let's go, like, rate someone, like, with little viewers. Man, rating people is so difficult. I don't know who to rate. Oh shit, this art is poggers. Hold up. Ardian. Rate Ardian. How do I write that? Ardian. I just want to help people out, man. Magi. Alright, we're rating. Oh, I think I... Okay, I think I typed it wrong. Did I write? Oh, I wrote it wrong. Hold up. Boop. Alright, we going. Go, 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 go. No problem, Lai. See you tomorrow if you want to come by. Take care, folks. See y'all soon.